Feldman, left side to McGowan, left wing open for three, rattles around, got it to stay down. And the Tiger Hawks back within 90 seconds left in the quarter. Bogdanovich left open, right side, fires up the three, got it! It's an 8-point lead for MFL Marmac at 25-17. Wickner wants to drive, has a lane to the basket, swoops in, uses the right hand from the left side up and in. Quick move by Wickner, and the Bulldogs lead by a dozen. And the Bulldogs are now the team to beat in the Upper Iowa Conference. MFL Marmac led by 4 at the half, but a dominant third quarter put them up by 12 going into the fourth. And they're able to roll, defeating North Fayette Valley, handing the Tiger Hawks their first loss of the year. MFL Marmac 60, North Fayette Valley 46, that's the final score. Grove puts it on the floor, has a lane to the basket, uses the left hand up and in as the opening half comes to an end. A nice roll to the basket by Grove, and the Tiger Hawks lead by 3 at the half. Back out on top to Keener, that pass thrown behind him, it's picked up by Reister, watch this. Reister 2 steps, throws it down with a two-handed slam with authority. Lightfoot into the offensive end, right corner back over to Keener. Keener right wing for three, got it! And that's how the third quarter comes to an end. Keener hits a three at the buzzer, and the Bulldogs in the lead as we go to the fourth. Deal in the deep left corner, 10 seconds to go. Blitzbentine has a lane to the basket, scores from the right side. He cut through outside the lane, and a timeout taken by North Fayette Valley. The clock is down to 3, but they may put some more time back on. Yeah. What a cut by Blitzbentine off the left side. Bulldogs lead by 1. Inbounds, they go to Reister. So Reister into the offensive end, drives right side, takes an 8-foot leaner on its way, got it with 2 seconds to go, and the Bulldogs take a timeout. They went to Reister, who got outside the lane from 8 feet away, hit a floater off the right side, and it's 56-55. North Fayette Valley retakes the lead. Blitzbentine goes to center court to Hansen. Hansen left side to Lightfoot, half-court shot on its way, off the front of the rim. It is no good. He got a look from the center court circle in the offensive end, but just left it short. And North Fayette Valley scores with 2 seconds to go to pull one out against MFL Marmac. Another thriller with the Tiger Hawks and Bulldogs. But North Fayette Valley hangs on, beating MFL Marmac 56-55. That's your final score.
The best high school basketball is on KCTN FM 100. It's Tri-Rivers basketball tonight on KCTN. In our featured matchup, Edco takes on Starmont. First off, we have the girls' game. The Lady Vikings are off to a solid start. They are ranked in the top 15 in Class 1A. They look to take momentum into the Christmas break. For Starmont, the Stars are a young team that has struggled. They look to continue to improve and take steps forward as we approach the midway point of the season. It's game 1 of 2. Edco and Starmont. The Chalk Talk for the girls' game. Next.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
While out and about, don't find yourself stuck at the side of the road. At Edgewood Auto and Tire, our trained technicians work on all autos, trucks, semis, and heavy duties. We offer premier alignment service and DOT inspections and carry all major lines of tires. Call or ask about our current tire rebates. If you're in a bind and need a tow, give Edgewood Auto and Tire a call at 563-928-7333. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We offer a mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going, either on your farm or on the road.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
In a lawsuit, a little extra liability protection can go a long way. I'm Julie Depke, agent. A personal liability umbrella policy from American Family Insurance offers $1 million or more of coverage over and above the limits of your auto and home policy, and it's affordable.
Contact Julie Depke, agent, at 205 South Main Street in Elkader or call 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Viking Stars Basketball is brought to you in part by Evans Chiropractic, EFM Construction, Del Clay Farm Equipment in Edgewood, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Grow Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, and by the Luena Savings Bank, member FDIC. We begin the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by Edgewood Colesburg girls basketball coach Steve Putz. Coach, your team now 8-2, 5-1 in the conference. Good win last night, defeated Central 58-48. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, no, we went in there knowing it would be, a tough game to play there. Being we kind of rivalries with Elkader there, having to play them a couple times last year, and Mark Wiley does a nice job with his girls there going into that game. And yeah, it was a matter of runs there throughout the night. We would kind of get a 8-10 point lead, and then Elkader did a nice job of responding back at 1 point each time throughout the game to keep it a close game all the way throughout, and we finally were able to pull ahead at the end to get the 10-point win.
All right, let's go through starting lineup once again for your team tonight.
Yeah, starting tonight, I have Lily Boriski and Ellie Kirby starting at the guards. At my forward is Campbell Kirby and Marin Gao, and then at my center would be Audrey Helmrich.
All right, some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Yeah, coming off tonight would be Rachel Ecclesteeder, McKenna Hofer, and Brooke Bollinger coming off the bench for me tonight.
All right, turning our attention to Starmont, what do you know about the Stars?
Yeah, it's gonna, they haven't have a win yet this year yet, so I mean they're struggling a little bit, but it's always they kind of try to make things make you not be able to run things easily up there. They try to make it easy or ugly to try to play offensively. So we just got to have to matter of trying to be us and do what we do and make sure we don't get caught up in that kind of play a little bit. So. And we're just going to have to come ready and play our basketball. And if we do that, we should be all right tonight.
All right, for Edgewood Colesburg, what does that involve then?
Yeah, we're just going to have to be – we're always really good at the half-court defense. Been really happy with how our rotations have been and keeping their scores down. And also the biggest thing is rebound the basketball. We've been out rebounding teams every night out, and we're going to have to – with them missing a lot of shots tonight because they're shooting, under 20% from the field – so we're going to have to expect, that's going to be huge tonight, not letting them get offensive rebounds and us rebound the basketball because there will be a lot of chances to rebound tonight.
All right, for you guys, this is your last game before the break. Do you like the progress you guys have made through the first half so far?
Yeah, going into it, like I said, if we can win tonight, that'll put us 6-1 on our side of the conference, and that'll we'll played everybody one time through. So I'm really happy with that. We'd have sole possession of second place in the conference with the win tonight. And so I'm really happy with that going into the season. I mean, couldn't ask much more for the girls tonight. And also for Audrey Helmrich's last night's game, she broke the career rebound record last night's game. And then tonight she has a chance to get her 1,000 points. So we're all excited and anxious to see if that happens tonight.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you later on tonight.
All right, thank you.
Edco basketball coach Steve Putz on his Viking team. Chalk Talk continues after this.
Looking for a checking account with no fees? People's State Bank has just the account for you. People's e-checking account offers customers an interest-bearing checking account with no monthly service charge. You will receive free basic design, People's Preferred Checks, free debit card, and also have access to our free People's Online Banking and mobile app. We also offer refunds of up to 6 ATM fees per month. Get your account set up today. Minimum opening deposit of $100. Customer must enroll in online banking and opt in for e-statements. People's State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing member.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Viking Stars Basketball is brought to you in part by Ray's Excavating, Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi, James Rochford and Brandon Mather, agents for Community Insurance of Iowa in Edgewood, Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, member FDIC, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, and by KAR Auto Group. We continue the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by Starmont girls basketball coach Bob Pope. Coach, your team dropping that decision to Springville on Friday night, 76-22. Tell me about that game.
Well, this year we've had little troubles breaking the press, and they pressed us. We turned the ball over quite a few times, which led to a lot of easy layups, and when that happens, the score shows what it is.
Sure. And I know you guys continue to work on things. So let's go through a starting lineup for your team tonight.
All right. We'll have Natalie Hamlet. She's our point guard. Tyra Bogey, another guard. Sierra Keel will be a guard. Ellen Otteson is one of our post players, and Alea Cornwell.
All right. And I know a couple of kids contribute off the bench for you.
Yes, we have Nora Falk and Breeze Neal. They both come off the bench and give us well-needed rest when we can get it.
Sure, I understand that. All right, let's turn our attention to Edgewood Colesburg now. What do you know about the Vikings?
Well, they're a pretty solid team. I think most of their starting lineup is based of seniors. The Helmrichs girl is very good. A couple pretty good outside shooters in Ellie Kirby and Maren Gall. They'll come out and press us. But like I said, they're a pretty solid team, and I expect them to be the same again tonight.
Yeah. So let's talk about keys in the ball game. What do you want to see out of your Starmont team tonight?
Well, the biggest thing with us is we need to get cut down on turnovers. Bringing the ball up the court and trying not to panic. That's been the big problem we've had all year. Is we tend to panic and kind of forget to run plays, and which leads to chaos.
Sure, I understand that there. So let's talk about taking the turnovers aside here. Do you like the attitude that your girls have worked with so far this year?
Yeah, well, our girls have been able to keep their spirits up. We started out with 11 players this year, and some of them that decided they didn't want to continue in the season. They were new players, hadn't played before, and decided it wasn't for them. And so, the girls have been able to keep their spirits up, and they know what needs to be done. They see it. They're learning they're getting a little better every week, and I'm pretty happy with the way they've performed, I guess, up to this point.
Sure, I know. Some positive there. All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you later on tonight.
All right, we'll see you later, Dan.
Yes, Starmont basketball coach Bob Pope on his Lady Stars team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned. And Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, and Decorah, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people, bottom line, is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm available for consultations at both the Waukon and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Viking Stars Basketball is brought to you in part by Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg, Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Blooms Flowers Gibson Moore in Edgewood. Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman, your independent crop insurance agent. Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, and Furniture Showcase in Olwine.
Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barons along with Coach Aaron Hammond. Welcome to Starmont Tri-Rivers Conference basketball tonight on KCTN. And it is Edgewood, Colesburg, and Starmont as the rivals get together. First off, we have the girls game, and we're 2.5 minutes away from game time, so let's get to it. Edco girls come in here in the midst of a 5-game winning streak. They're ranked in Class 1A.
Yeah, they're ranked 14th, coming off a win last night. They played Central, beat them 58-48. Another game tonight. This is their last one before break, but they have things rolling right now.
And they are, more importantly, 5-1 in the conference with that only loss to North Lynn, who, by the way, is the number 1 team in Class 1A. Their only other loss is to Calamus-Wheatland, and they're ranked in the top 10.
Yeah, they're number 7. So the 2 losses to ranked teams, they're sitting pretty good right here, and everything starts tonight with Audrey Helmrich.
Audrey Helmrich's averaging over 15 points a ball game. She's also averaging double figures rebounding-wise.
Yeah, and you know, you have so many other players that help out. Ellie Kirby, 8 points, 4 rebounds. Lily Brisky, 7 points, few rebounds. Marin Gall, 7 points. All these girls contributing, and they're going to have to do that again tonight.
Without Claire Alvis tonight, who averages 7 points a ball game, but she'll be back after the break there. Had a family trip planned, so you can understand that. Meanwhile, we'll be keeping an eye on Audrey Helmrich tonight, 24 points away from 1,000 for her career. That could very well happen tonight. For Starmont, winless, 0-8, 0-6 in the conference, a team that has been plagued by turnovers, but let's stay with the positive. They have 7 girls that are out for basketball, and again, they have not had a lot of success. They have 3 seniors that have stuck with it. I think that says something to the type of kids that are playing tonight for them.
Yeah, absolutely. When you have 7 girls that are coming into a program that just hasn't had a lot of success as of recent and, you know, have struggled throughout their careers with wins, they're still here. They're still competing. They're still trying to get better, and that kudos to Coach Pope for keeping them out for basketball.
And turnovers have been a major issue for Starmont. They're averaging around 40 turnovers a ball game, so this is for them just about improvement. Taking steps forward and getting better is what they're looking to do. And again, you're not concerned about necessarily wins or losses as the season goes on here, but they feel like maybe the second half of the season they continue to make some improvement. Some good things could happen for them.
Yeah, they want to see positives. They want to see, you know, taking care of the ball, shooting a little better, you know, not having those turnovers, and just constant improvement. And I think Coach Pope would echo that as well, as far as let's see if we can get better as the season continues.
All right, so this is the first matchup tonight. We'll have game number 2, and that's a matchup of teams that have only won 1 game this year with Edco and Starmont, a must-win ball game. Welcome to the Kathy Smith Gymnasium. Let's go courtside with Kathy Smith. And tonight, starting lineups.
And we're ready for
She's waiting
Kathy.
actually till the horn sounds.
She's
She's ready to go. Horn is sounded. Take it away now, Kathy. This is your place.
Yeah, this is her home.
Good evening. Today the Starmont Stars would like to welcome the players, coaches, and fans of the Edco Vikings. At all activities sponsored by the Iowa High School Athletic Association, sportsmanship is a priority. We ask that you cheer enthusiastic for your team while respecting the performance of your opponent and the work of our officials. Tonight's officials are Lane Johansson, Andrew Jacobson, and Mike Jacobson. And now for tonight's starting lineup. For Edco, number 10, Lily Brisky. For Starmont, number 4, Natalie Hamlet. For the Vikings, number 30, Ellie Kirby. For Starmont, number 10, Tyra Bogie. For the Vikings, number 32, Campbell Kirby. For the Stars, number 22, Sierra Keel. For Ed Code number 44, Audrey Helmrichs. For the Stars, number 24, Ellen Otteson. And for Ed Code number 54, Marin Gall. And for Starmont number 54, Alea Cornwell. Edco is coached by Steve Plutz and Brooks Egelsader. The Stars are coached by Bob Pope Ladies and
There
gentlemen.
you go, the starting lineups. Edco Starmont girls basketball coming up next from KCTN Sports.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Hey, sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Brrr, the cold weather is here, and with it comes wind, snow, and ice that can damage overhead power lines. Remember to stay away from all downed lines. They may still be energized. Call to report broken poles, downed wires, or any other damage. By working together, we can keep everyone safe. That's the power of human connections. Al McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Lots of black and yellow on hand for this ball game tonight on both sides of the crowd. Not a bad crowd on hand. We thank you for joining us on KCTN FM 100 along with the KCTN YouTube channel. Starmont, the home team. White uniform, Starmont in black, the yellow trim. The Vikings, the visiting team, wearing their black uniforms, and they have the Edco there in yellow with the white trim. For Edco, it is taking care of business as one of the major keys in this ball game, and I mean right away.
Yeah, you want to establish that inside. You want Helmrichs and Gall to touch the ball in there, crash those boards, identify shooters on defense, take care of business, know what you can do, and go do it from start to finish.
All right, for Starmont, let's cut down on the turnovers. That's where it starts. As a team, they're only averaging 16 points a ball game. They shoot 18% from the field, 16% from the three-point line, 34.6% from the free throw line. So it is a team that, struggles offensively. And meanwhile, for Edco, they average nearly 50 points a ball game, shooting 36% from the field, 20% from the three-point line, 65% from the free throw line. And as Edco jumps it up there, it is number 24, Otteson, who actually went up with Helmrichs. The tip went to Starmont. They got it in their defensive end and threw the ball into the backcourt, and they turned it over. First trip down the court, over and back.
Yeah, they actually won the toss but threw it into the backcourt, and Edco's going to start their first possession here.
So right away, it is Edco with the basketball. Starmont playing zone, and in the lane they go to Helmrichs. Left block, shot taken away as she went up of the left block. Good interior defense by Cornwell, and the rebound by Starmont. So you see a double team right away.
Yeah, right away they're going to key on her. And here's a turnover here by Starmont, threw it right into the hands of Ellie Kirby.
So again, Starmont just trying to get into their offense. A couple of turnovers early. Ellie Kirby, baseline to Boriski. Boriski against this zone defense, and it is more of a 3-2 zone. Left side, Gall has it on the wing. On top, Campbell Kirby off left side, launches up the three, shot no good. Rebound by Ellie Kirby, able to get in underneath, but as she tried to work it left side to Gall, it goes into the hands of Cornwell. And Edco, after the offensive rebound, turns the ball over. Starmont wants to keep Edco down in the 30s and 40s if they can in this game. Cornwell on the towards the right baseline, takes a 15-footer, aired it out short. Helmrichs gets the rebound, a good read off the left side. Kirby back offensively. We've played a minute, no score. Gall has it deep left corner. Back out on top, Kirby in the lane. Helmrichs gets it, facing the basket. Right side to Ellie Kirby. Baseline 15-footer, circles around, is no good. And Otteson able to get the rebound off the right side for Starmont. Good look by the Vikings.
Yeah, good look by the Vikings here, and still playing good defense on the other end.
As Edco defensively digs in, Hamlet tried to go left side on the wing, trying to work it there to Bogey, and it goes off her hands, out of bounds into the Edco bench. And yet another turnover here, 90 seconds in.
Yeah, Edco being patient on offense, which is good, but you want to see them maybe pick up the pace and force the action.
Right side, Ellie Kirby tried to go to Boriski. She wasn't expecting it, but Campbell Kirby able to pick it up on the right side. In the lane, Campbell Kirby drives in, blocked by Cornwell, but the rebound picked up by the Vikings. Campbell Kirby, right side for three, rattled around, got it to go down, and the Vikings strike first. They lead 3-0.
Yeah,
and here's full court pressure.
Yep, a little full court pressure, force Starmont to handle the ball here.
And in the offensive end, Starmont beats that pressure, but as Keel catches it in the offensive end, turns, and again, you try to quicken them up, and Starmont turns it over across half court.
Yeah, I think Edco, that's the smart move on their part when they make that basket, force the issue a little bit, put some pressure on them, force Starmont to handle it.
Gall on top to Campbell Kirby, left wing to Gall. She's open, fires up the three. It's off the back of the rim, but the rebound kicks into the hand of Helmrich at the free throw line. Boriski drives in. Her shot in traffic, no good, but bodied by Cornwell on the way in. So Edco's gotten a couple of offensive rebounds. Boriski goes to the free throw line, and she'll have 2 after the offensive putback.
And Boriski, the youngster out there, she's a sophomore starting for him. But we've got Helmrich's a senior, Kirby a junior, Gall a senior, and the other Kirby a senior.
Free throw is good. Their no more starter is Alvis, and she's a senior. So this is a team that has plenty of experience. Boriski makes the free throw, 4-0. The early lead for Edco. Second free throw graces the front of the rim. It is short. And the rebound pulled down by Starmont. Nice box out there by Otteson. Across the timeline, Hamlet. Hamlet right side to Keel. Keel goes baseline, takes a shot, blocked by Gall, but picked up there underneath. Otteson, her putback is no good. Rebound deflected out of there and picked up by Boriski. But Starmont had a couple of nice looks in the offensive end.
Yeah, they did, just not able to capitalize.
Ellie Kirby, right side for 3, leaves it short from the right wing. Rebound again, pulled down by Keel. Backcourt area, now again, Edco picks up that pressure, and stepping through that pressure, they get it to Keel. Keel, right side, and goes back out on top to Cornwell. Cornwell, the post player, has to track it down near the sideline. Right side, the 3 offered by Keel. It is blocked by Ellie Kirby, who came over from behind. And the shot blocked, and that will put Keel to the free throw line. She'll get 3. And I think they're going to say she was on the line.
I think they're going to say she's on the line. I think they're only going to give her 2 here.
So 3 minutes in, it is 4-0. Edco in the lead. Free throw is good. And a positive there for Otteson making the free throw. And she is a 50% free throw shooter on the year, but gets Starmont on the board. Second free throw there, follow through short. It is no good. Rebound pulled down there again by Helmrich. Back in the offensive end, Kirby goes underneath to Boriski. Her shot from the right block, leaves it short. Gets her own rebound, put back no good. Rebound deflected out of there, picked up by Kirby. Campbell Kirby, who tried to work it in the lane, but intercepted by Hamlet. So Edco has turned it over a few times here.
A couple turnovers for Edco, 4 for Starmont. Just a little sloppy here to start this ball game.
Cornwell back out on top, works it with Bogey. And again, you see Edco here playing zone, but they're looking to trap every chance they can. Left side, Hamlet drives in, goes to the right elbow, set shot, offered there by Bogey, shot no good. Rebound actually pulled down and taken away as Bogey had it at the free throw line. Ahead of the pack, they go to Boriski, and knocking the girl down there is Bogey, as Boriski was ahead of the pack, and she got a little forearm from behind. Edco wanted a foul there, but incidental contact. The ball goes back to the Stars.
Yeah, a lot of contact there, but they're going to say this ball goes out on the Vikings, so give them another turnover.
And on the inbounds, the pass is stolen away by Campbell Kirby as they try to work it right side. The Vikings force a steal. We approach the halfway point of our first quarter, and Starmont again making Edco work against this zone. Ellie Kirby, high post area to Helmrich, reverses it left side to Boriski. She drives in, top of the key, Campbell Kirby open, right side for 3, got it! Campbell Kirby with another 3-pointer. 7-1, Vikings the early lead.
Yeah, a couple threes early for Campbell Kirby. Here's a steal by Campbell, and she gets it, puts it right in.
That is a quick 5 points there as Campbell Kirby has her second steal and another layup. So again, this is what happens to Starmont, is teams can hit them in waves of scores in a hurry. Beating the pressure, Hamlet drives the length of the court. Her right-handed layup no good. Starmont actually got it by the pressure, then attacked, and Hamlet fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, and that was a smart move there by Hamlet once she got through that first wave, and the posts were still running down the court, so she just attacked and got a little contact there. So Natalie Hamlet, the junior, to the free throw line.
Hamlet's free throw banks to the left. It was banking between the left side of the rim and the backboard. Our first substitution of the game is for Starmont, and number 20, Breeze Neal, into the ball game, a 5-foot sophomore. She will check in, and I believe that is Bogey checking out for the Stars. Second free throw being eyed by Hamlet. That free throw is off the back of the rim. It is no good, then bounced to the front. But Ellie Kirby able to get the rebound on that second bounce. So back into the offensive end is Edco. Campbell Kirby with it right side to Ellie Kirby. Baseline, Gall gets it on the right block. That's Helmrich's. Her shot up and in. Nice cut from the right elbow area to the right side, and the Vikings quickly up by 10.
Yeah, and put pressure on here, a little full court, and tipped the ball.
And Helmrich steals it away at center court, then bumped into by, once again, Neal. So jumping the passing lane near center court was Helmrichs, and it's a steal for the Vikings.
Yeah, they're going to take possession here. They're going to go in the backcourt to Campbell Kirby and reset against this 3-2 zone.
Kirby, right side to Ellie Kirby. That's Campbell to Ellie. Ellie on the right side. Launches up a three there. Hits the side of the rim. No good. Helmrichs gets the rebound, but she's tied up. And the reach in there was Otteson and Helmrichs. Jump ball, and it will stay down here with the Vikings. Marin Gall checks out, as does Buriski for Edco. Into the ball game is number 22, and that will be Brooke Bollinger. She's a 5'4 senior. And also into the game is Rachel Eckelceder, a 5'9 sophomore. Inbounds, Helmrichs outside of the lane, catches it, and that's too easy. 6 feet away, right side, just walked down, caught it, and it's 13-1. And then Helmrichs commits her second foul here on the full court pressure, tried to reach over top. And again, a reach-in foul called on Edco Senior.
Well, and sometimes you get that itch of that's kind of a lazy lob pass, and you think you can get a piece of it. You got to stay behind him or get around him. You can't just reach over the top.
Hamlet gets it inbounds to Neal, actually Keel that is, and goes right side to Otteson. Otteson, right lane to Neal. Neal loses the handle on it, picked up by Campbell Kirby. So again, Stars unable to get into their offense. Back offensively, Campbell Kirby in the lane to Helmrichs, but deflected out of there. Good fronting defense by Otteson, and the loose ball picked up by Keel for Starmont. So again, the Vikings turn it over. 2.5 left in the first quarter. Jump shot offered by that time Neal. Three-pointer shot no good. Rebound by Otteson. Her putback shot, middle of the lane, left it short. Starmont had a couple of opportunities, but they come up empty, and the ball goes back to the Vikings.
Well, and the Stars are doing a nice job. They know where Helmrichs is at, and when she gets the ball, there's an extra girl coming over to help with that.
Neal out along with Keel out of the ball game. In there is number 2, Nora Falk, a 5'4 sophomore, her first appearance. And Bogey coming back into the ball game. Again, Starmont only has 7 girls on their team. Campbell Kirby, top of the key for 3, got another one. Her third three-pointer in the opening quarter. 16-1, Vikings in the lead, and Starmont turns it over again. Loose ball picked up by Ellie Kirby. She drives in, misses the layup. Campbell Kirby gets the offensive rebound from the right side, banks it up and in, and it's 18-1 Edco.
And double figures for Campbell Kirby here in the first quarter.
Back offensively, it is Otteson beats the press, and good straight-up defense by Eckelceder. Otteson missed the shot. Rebound launched there by Edco ahead, trying to lead Campbell Kirby, but she's overshot. Takes away a fast break opportunity. Backcourt area, Hamlet, 90 seconds left in the quarter. Otteson, left side, into the offensive end. They go to Cornwell, but that pass intercepted by Ellie Kirby, but the loose ball in the court picked up by Otteson. Otteson covered and goes back over right side to Bogey. 15-footer just off the elbow. Shot grazes the side of the rim. It is no good, but the rebound tracked down in the corner by Falk, and Falk there is fouled, and actually this may be away from where Falk was headed, but that is the 4th foul committed by Edco.
Yeah, and that's a foul on Brooke Bollinger. That's her first foul, but it's going to give Starmont the ball back under their own hoop.
1:20 left in the quarter. Bogey takes it out of bounds. Left sideline area, gets it inbounds to Falk. Right back to Bogey, deflected back into the hands of Falk. Right side to Otteson. Otteson in the middle of the lane, put it on the floor, and is quickly tied up there by Bollinger. So a lot of traffic there for Edco, but the alternate possession rule keeps it down here with the Stars.
Yeah, Stars are going to have to reset again here under their own hoop, but just not a lot of shot opportunities in this first quarter.
Edco plays that 2-3 zone with Eckelceder actually playing the middle. They put Helmrichs on the baseline on one side. Inbounds pass. Campbell Kirby got a hand in the passing lane as they try to work it from left to right along the baseline into that far corner, and it's deflected out of there by Ellie Kirby. The ball goes back to Starmont.
That's a long pass with a lot of arms.
Hamlet inbounds to Cornwell. Jump shot from off the elbow. Misses the 15-footer. Hamlet got the rebound. Lots of Vikings around, but she's able to get it over to Cornwell. Back over her left side. Falk turns, fires up a 12-footer, banks it long. Never really got a chance to square up. Rebound by Ellie Kirby. Ahead of the pack, Helmrichs. Back over to Eckelceder. Eckelceder right back to Helmrichs on the right block, and she is fouled from behind by Otteson. 51 seconds left in the opening quarter, and Edco, this is what they wanted to do, take control early.
Yeah, get out, take control, do what they do well, and knock down shots, and Campbell Kirby having a great first quarter. She's got 13 points here in that first quarter.
Helmrichs and Campbell Kirby check out. You may see Edco substitute freely in this ball game as Buriski comes back in, along with Marin Gall. Hamlet checks out for Starmont, and back into the game for them is Neal. Off the right side, Buriski goes in the lane. Gall just cut down from the right block between 2 defenders, catches it on the right side and scores the layup. 20-1. Nice inbounds play by Edco. And on the inbounds pass, Buriski steals it away, feeds it back to Ellie Kirby, and Ellie Kirby is bodied there by Bogey. So again, For Starmont, you can see the body language now. They realize what's starting to happen in this game.
Yeah, they feel this getting out of hand, and, you don't want frustration to set in. You want them to keep playing, trying to get better at this, not make this a rough ball game.
Eckelceder on the feed from Boriski. Back in the right corner to Boriski. Gall seals her defender, but misses the shot on the right block. Gets her own rebound, but the putback blocked by Cornwell, and then a tie-up on the floor. As down low was Gall, and hustling on the floor as well was Falk. It is a jump ball. Edco takes it off the right side of the basket. And it will be inbounds to, once again, Boriski. Back right side, Eckelceder open right side for three. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound by, once again, Bollinger. And Edco brings it back out on top. They will work for the final shot of the opening quarter, leading 20-1. Right side to Eckelceder. Back over to Ellie Kirby. Puts it on the floor, but moved the feet before moving the basketball. So Ellie Kirby traveled, and Starmont may get the last shot of the first quarter.
Yeah, if they can get this ball inbound and get in the front court, maybe get one more chance to get a look at the basket.
And it will be out of bounds with Keel. Into the backcourt, it's intercepted by Boriski. Back over to, once again, Ellie Kirby, who drives in, but misses the 5-foot leaner. Starmont gets the rebound and just trying to survive the quarter. They get it back to Bogey back to Keel, and Keel will dribble out the clock, and the first quarter comes to an end. Edco, an outstanding start on the road, taking control early. They lead Starmont 20-1 at the end of one. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Viking Stars Basketball is brought to you in part by Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Northeast Iowa Sub-Drains in Strawberry Point, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual Agent in Monona, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, and Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com.
Well, the only thing for Edco that you look upon in this opening quarter is a few too many turnovers. Otherwise, this is the start they wanted.
Yeah, 6 turnovers for the Vikings, but they were 3 of 8 behind the arc, 5 of 14 inside, so 8 of 22, a nice start for them, 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
Starmont's basketball as we start the second quarter, and starting the quarter for them will be Keel. Also out there as well is Bogey, Cornwell, Neal, and Otteson. Right side, double team, and the ball just taken away by Edco. Into the game for Edco is number 40, McKenna Hofer, starting the second quarter. Hofer, Eckelceder, Campbell Kirby, Gall, along with Helmrichs. Right side, baseline for 3. Helmrichs, Eckelceder leaves it short. And the rebound pulled down by Starmont. Starmont's done a nice job rebounding in the first quarter.
They have. They've crashed the boards well, kept second chance points at bay.
Keel on top to Neal. Good feel for the ball. Right side in the offensive end again. They're into their offense, but the ball deflected and last touched out of bounds by Hofer. So it stays down here with Starmont. Turnover is obviously a big concern early in this game.
Yeah, Starmont with 11 turnovers in that first half and 12 at this point, and just need to clean it up, take care of the ball, slow the game down a little bit.
We've played a minute of our second quarter. Vikings in command, 20-1. Neal, left side against Edco's 2-3 zone. And it is this time Keel, and she's bodied by Campbell Kirby. We got through the opening quarter without 5 fouls. Both teams had 4. That is our first whistle here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and we talked about both teams subbing freely. Natalie Hamlet checking back in the game. Neal's going to go to the bench for the Stars, but with no JV girls game tonight, the Edco girls have a lot of subs sitting there. They could freely sub as well.
And another substitution for Starmont as they have brought Cornwell back into the ball game. And Otteson has it at the left elbow area, right side, and hands it on top there to Bogey. Bogey back over, goes through the hands of Keel, but she's able to track it down. And for Starmont, this is one of their better offensive sets. Keel launches a 3 just off the top of the key, kicks out of there. Rebound heads towards the sideline. Running out of room in front of the Edco bench is Bogey. Stepped out of bounds, and the ball goes back to Edco.
Yeah.
We have our first score of the night. MFL Marmac leads Clayton Ridge girls 6-5 at the end of one. We'll continue to keep you up to date. We'll get you Southwind, Postville, and Central Turkey Valley tonight as well. Hofer, top of the key for 3. Cupped in and out, no good. Rebound by Cornwell, and what was more impressive about that is Helmrich stayed away from her third foul.
Yeah, she was going to try to go get that rebound, which she normally would be pretty aggressive, but realized she was stuck on the backside with those 2 fouls.
Tonight, Helmrich has 4 points, so she's 20 away right now from 1,000. Cornwell with a set shot from the right elbow, missed it far off the mark, and now here's a reach-in foul by Hofer. So Starmont got the offensive rebound along the right baseline. That was Hamlet getting the rebound, and reaching over top was Hofer, who's come into the ball game and picked up 2 quick fouls in less than 2 minutes in our second quarter,
yeah,
right?
I thought that was her second foul, but they put 1 up on the board. I think she's got 2.
Yep, I think that's right. And now Starmont turns it over. Loose ball picked up by Hofer as Starmont tried to get into the offense, and they turn it over. Campbell Kirby, right side to Eckelceder. Eckelceder baseline to Gall. Gall drives, nice entry pass to Helmrichs, but the pass may be a little too high. Helmrichs couldn't haul it in. Turns out it was too high. And a turnover by Edco. Back offensively, Hamlet across the timeline, and the good thing is Edco not pressing, so Starmont able to get into their offense, but Hamlet throws it right to the free throw line, easily intercepted by Helmrichs. Kirby crossover dribble, drives in, misses the layup. Rebound pulled down by Helmrichs, put back from the left side. It is up, it is in, fouled, count the basket. First points of our second quarter. Helmrichs to the free throw line and a 3-point opportunity.
Yeah, great offensive board there by Helmrichs, just following the play there, and Campbell Kirby puts it off a little strong, gets the and one here.
Helmrich's free throw, it is good, so that is 7 points now as we keep the running total. 5.5 left in our first half. 23-1 now. Edco in the lead, and again, they've got 3 girls ready to go at the scorer's table. And Hamlet, right side to Cornwell, overshot her. And again, this is what we're talking about for Starmont. That's an unforced turnover, and Coach Pope will tell you, we've just done that too much.
Well, yeah, and those unforced ones are the frustrating ones. A lot of pressure put on by Edco here, but that time they kind of backed off, sat in their 2-3 zone, and that ball just floats over top of the outstretched hands.
Eckelceder, Campbell, Kirby, and Hofer all check out. Into the game, Boriski, Bollinger, and Ellie Kirby out there. Marengall in the lane. Helmrichs cuts through, uses the left hand, but leaves it short as she drove off the left block area on a nice entry pass. Just not enough oomph on that.
Yeah, just a little too fine on that one.
And now Starmont throws it away at center court. Picked up by Boriski, who drives in, leans, misses the right-handed shot, gets her own putback. It is no good from the right side. Boriski had a couple of good looks, but they come up empty. Back in the offensive end is Hamlet. 3 points scored in the first 3.5 minutes of our second quarter. Right side jump shot by Keel, misses the 15-footer, but bailed out by contact as reaching in was once again Brooke Bollinger. So this will, for Starmont, this will be the third time they're getting to the line on a foul committed by Edco while shooting.
Yeah, while shooting, they're just kind of sticking out in an arm, trying to challenge the shooter, but just making contact instead of going straight up.
Free throw there. It is off to the left. It is no good as it hit the backboard, then the rim. Substitution. Checking out is Bogey. Into the ball game is Neal back in there. So again, your Starmont only has 7 girls, so they will substitute freely. Second free throw being eyed there by Keel, and it is no good. She entered the lane too soon anyway. And the rebound pulled down there by Gall. Ball hadn't hit the rim. Missed off the front of the rim. In the lane, they go down in the box there to the right side. Inside, it is Helmrichs. They run the sideline break to perfection. Helmrichs banks it up and in, and it's 25-1 now. Edco in the lead.
Yeah, that thing went up the sideline without touching the floor and got it into Helmrichs.
And Hamlet brings in the offensive end, pulls the trigger, 15 feet away, just off the elbow. Shot no good. That was a quick launch for Starmont. And Ellie Kirby back into the offensive end after the rebound for Edco. Baseline to Gall. Gall back out on top to Boriski. Seems like Edco really looking for Helmrichs a lot more this second quarter.
Yeah, they're trying to get that inside presence there, force the action a little bit.
Left side, Gall open, left wing on the inside pass from Helmrichs. Got it left side from the three-point line. 28-1 now, Vikings in the lead. Inside 4 minutes left in our half.
And I think Edco doing what they want to do. Just need to clean up a little bit on the turnovers, but doing a nice job with pressure.
Helmrichs, an unselfish pass. Right side, quick jump shot taken by Starmont. That was Keel. Shot no good, and we've got a jump ball on the rebound. Otteson tied up with Helmrichs. A jump ball that gives the ball back to the Vikings. Cornwell checks in. Otteson checks out for Starmont.
Yeah, just continuous subs here for Starmont, keeping fresh legs. Like you said, only 7 girls, so I want to make sure everybody's fresh.
Starmont, a bit undersized, but they've rebounded well. Gall, deep left corner, on top to Bollinger. Boriski in the lane. Helmrichs, right side. Ellie Kirby, right side for 3. Aired it out long. Rebound deflected off by the hands of Boriski. Outside the lane on the left side, and the ball goes back to Starmont. So one thing you're seeing Helmrichs do is getting the ball in the lane, but then looking reverse side.
Yeah, looking the opposite side, looking for those shooters, trying to get everybody involved in the offense.
Inside 3.5 left in our second quarter. Keel turns, fires up a 15-footer, leaves it flat, never really squared up again. Rebound pulled down there by Gall. Kirby back in the offensive end, trying to lead Helmrichs ahead of the pack, but overshot her back in the offensive end. They give each other a slap of the hands, and I had you, but I missed you. And the turnover gives it back to Starmont.
And Edco backing off the full court pressure here, really working on their half court 2-3, extending to half court here.
Hamlet across the timeline, right side to Keel. Keel goes back to Hamlet, inside the elbow, 15-footer, banks it well long, and the Helmrichs girl gets the rebound, able to just have the ball fall into her hands. Gall did all the work, boxing out, but Helmrich will take credit for the rebound. Bollinger, left wing area, back out on top, and they work it right side to Ellie Kirby. Kirby back over to Boriski. Patience here by Edco. Really the first time they've had to work. High post area. Helmrichs goes right side to Kirby. She's got a lane to the basket. Fouled by Cornwell. Cornwell was not going to give up the easy layup, but again, high post and then a nice cut back door off the right side by Kirby.
Yeah, nice find there, getting it to Helmrichs at the high post, and Ellie Kirby going back door to the hoop and finding her on the stride. Just not able to get the basket. She's fouled on the way up.
Free throw misses badly to the right, which is a rarity for Ellie Kirby. She's 11 of 17 from the three-point or free throw line this year. Boriski, Bollinger, and Gall all check out for Edco as Eckelceder, Hofer, and Campbell Kirby check in. Ellie Kirby second free throw, no good. Rebound. Helmrichs tips it to herself. Put up a shot there. Put back shot facing the basket. 5 feet away. Use the left hand. Put it up and in, and it's 30-1. And Helmrichs in now close to in double figures.
She's at 11 now.
And it's 30-1. Here is Hamlet. Takes a three. Top of the key. Got it. And the first field goal for Starmont is a three-pointer by Hamlet, who just walked right into it.
Yeah, that was that was behind the three-point line and steps into it, knocks it down with confidence.
And back out on top, Campbell Kirby left side to Eckelceder. Eckelceder in the lane. Again, Helmrichs goes right side to Kirby, who slices in on the right side, and a nice pass to the weak side and a layup for Ellie Kirby. 2 minutes left in the second. 32-4, Edco in the lead.
Yeah, nice backdoor again and a good assist for Helmrichs as she found Kirby streaking to the basket.
And Helmrichs has close to a handful of assists already. Neal stops her dribble, right side to Cornwell. Cornwell tied up from behind by Hofer. Again, was soft with the ball. Jump ball stays down here, though, with Starmont. Substitutions, Otteson and Bogey check in for Starmont. Neal will check out, as will Falk. And Falk actually stays in. Keel and Neal check out for the Stars.
Yep, running a high set here for the Stars and looking for that inside if they can. Get it to Otteson.
Otteson along the baseline, goes over to Cornwell. Her shot hit underneath the backboard. She was too far underneath from the left side. Had the right idea, trying to get position. 90 seconds left in the half. Kirby on top here. Campbell Kirby, left side to Eckelceder. In the lane to Helmrichs. Top of the key, Campbell Kirby, right side for three. Cups in and out, no good. Ellie Kirby gets the rebound and brings it back out on top to Campbell Kirby. Left side, Eckelceder left wing, launches up the three, got it! Three-pointer by Eckelceder, 35-4, and the Vikings doing what they want offensively.
Yeah, getting second chance opportunities, a great offensive rebound there by Ellie Kirby.
We approach 1 minute left in our first half. Left side with the basketball, Starmont throws it on top. It's intercepted by Campbell Kirby. She's got a fast break, drives in, right-handed layup, leaves it short. But Helmrichs gets the rebound, and she's tied up as she tried to back her way off the right side. Good hustle by Helmrichs, who was trailing the play, and keeps possession down here with the Vikings.
Yeah, and you wonder if she takes that straight up if she gets the bucket because she tried to do that gathering dribble.
And inbound, she catches it inside the right block between two defenders, and that's just too easy. Scores the right-handed layup. It's 37-4, Edco in the lead.
Yeah, just getting second chance opportunities.
Hamlet steps into another three, but banks it long. Rebound by Otteson. Back out on top to Hamlet. Right side to Cornwell. Her shot blocked by Eckelceder. Rebound picked up in the corner there by Ellie Kirby, and the ball is knocked away by Starmont. 37 seconds left in our first half. There is a 3-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock.
Yep, they'll get one more chance here if they want it or if they want to keep to attacking. And nice steal there by Tyra Bogey.
And Bogey could not hang on to it, and the loose ball picked up there by Edco and Hofer. High post area, Ellie Kirby goes right side to Eckelceder. In the lane, that is again down in the block. They go to Helmrichs. From the right block, it is up, it is in. Fouled, count the basket. 39-4, Edco in the lead, and Helmrichs starting to dominate this second quarter.
Yeah, she's got 15 points and 11 of those double figures in the second quarter, chance for 12 here.
And the third foul on Cornwell. Helmrichs free throw rolls over the front of the rim. It is good, and it's 40-4 now. Edco in the lead, and it looks like we will have a moving clock to start the second half unless Starmont gets a basket here. We're down to 15 seconds left in the half. The pass intercepted by Hofer. Hofer gets it ahead to Kirby. Kirby right side. Helmrich's right-handed layup leaves it short. Gets her own rebound. Put back. It is up. It is in. Foul. Count the basket. And Helmrich's just padding stats now.
Yeah, she just wanted a rebound. She wanted another shot, and she wanted the extra, the bonus there, the N1 at the free throw line.
42-4. Edco in the lead, and Helmrichs has another free throw here on the second foul committed by Otteson. Free throw rolls off the side. It is no good. Ellie Kirby the rebound, plays Annie over, misses the shot, and then there is a jump ball with 1.2 seconds to go. It will go to Starmont, and they will have to go the length of the court. So we will have a moving clock in this second half. Inbounds to get it to Bogey. Bogey just goes right side. Hamlet tries a three-quarters court shot that is well short, and the first half comes to an end. Edco led 20-1 at the end of one. They've extended it now, putting up 22 in the second quarter. They lead 42-4 at the half. When we return, first half stats, you're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Viking Stars Basketball is brought to you in part by Ray's Excavating, Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi, James Rochford and Brandon Mather, agents for Community Insurance of Iowa in Edgewood, Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, member FDIC, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, and by KAR Auto Group. At the half, Edco in control, leading 42-4. The watch in the second half will be Audrey Helmrich, 6 points away from 1,000 for her career. Vikings led 20-1 at the end of one, outscoring Starmont 22-3 in the second. Couple of other scores. At the end of one, Central leads Turkey Valley 12-8, and as we mentioned at the end of one, MFL Marmac leads Clayton Ridge 6-5. We turn things over to Coach Hammond. Let's go through the first half totals, and it was Audrey Helmrich with a dominant second quarter.
Helmrich led the way with 18, majority of those in that second quarter, but Campbell Kirby had a great first quarter. She scores 13 points in that first quarter.
It was Campbell Kirby from the outside in the first quarter, Helmrich from the inside in the second quarter.
Absolutely. Marin Gall chips in 5, 3 from Rachel Eggleseder, 2 from Ellie Kirby, and 1 from Lily Bariski. They shot 41% overall, 5 of 13 outside the three-point line, 3 of 7 from the free throw line. 8 turnovers for the Vikings, so pretty good taking care of the ball.
Yeah, again, a lot better since the early part of the ball game had a few turnovers. As a matter of fact, Coach Putz must be really pleased because with 6.5 to go at halftime, his team's already back on the court here, and they will get a chance to go deep into their bench the second half. For Starmont, this has been the story for the Stars, the struggles.
Yeah, the struggles continue, but some positives. Natalie Hamlet gets the three-pointer. Sierra Keel hits the free throw in the first half. They're only shooting 5%, and they have 17 turnovers. So obviously lots of things to keep working on, but I think rebounding was a positive for them in that first half, and they got better taking care of the ball in the second quarter.
Even the turnovers down. I mean, for a team that averages 40, they're at 17 right now. The rest of the team totals there for Starmont.
They shot 1 of 3 behind the arc, 0 of 18 inside of it, 1 of 6 from the free throw line.
And so again, they trail by a score of 42-4 at the half, which means the clock will be moving in the second half of this ball game. Now that's the question for Edco here is how long do you play your starters? I think they get a start in the third quarter, no longer than the halfway point, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, I wouldn't think they need a lot of time. This is their last game before break, so you don't want anyone getting injured in a game that is out of control already here, but definitely want to be healthy for that second half.
Clock will be moving in the second half, 42-4. Edco leads Starmont at the half. When we return, we'll talk about our boys game coming up a little bit later on, and second half action. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Viking Stars Basketball is brought to you in part by Evans Chiropractic, EFM Construction, Del Clay Farm Equipment in Edgewood, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Grow Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, and by the Luena Savings Bank, member FDIC. At the half, 42-4 is our score. It is Edco leading Starmont. Also at the half, MFL Marmac leads Clayton Ridge, 18-15.
Central leads Turkey Valley at the half, 21-14. Our boys game coming up a little bit later on tonight with Edco and Starmont. Both teams have one win. We really expect a hard-fought boys game coming up a little bit later on tonight.
Well, yeah, I think it's going to be a fast-paced, physical ball game out there. You know, they're going to get after it. They're both hungry for wins, and Edco played last night. They played Central and lost a heartbreaker at the end, 53-50. So they're looking to bounce back from that. Starmont looking to get another conference win.
Well, and Starmont lost a tough ball game to Springville on Friday night. So both these teams have battled. I don't think there's question about the effort that they've had this year. But one of those teams going to get a W and feel a lot better by themselves. Edco still has one game to play. They play Beckman Thursday night before the break. But this is their last conference game before the break for both these teams. One of them going to get a W.
And looking ahead for the Stars, they come back from the break. They play North Lynn, Midland, Prince of Peace, Central City. So, you know, they want to get this win and make things look better going into the break. Edco wants to get something started before the break.
Christmas break always goes better if you can enter with a win. And one of those teams will get a much-needed boost tonight. All right, second half of this ball game. If you're Edco, I think the goal of this second half is get Audrey Helmerich her 6 points, get to 1,000. Coast to your victory here, which would be their 6th win in a row, as the clock will be moving in the second half.
Yeah, the clock's going to be moving, so, you know, take care of business. You know, keep attacking here, keep playing good defense, and I think freely sub if you're Edco, get some of those younger girls a chance to play and make that second half competitive.
Yeah, we did not have a JV game tonight, so Edco will be allowed to go to the bench quite a bit this second half. It'll be Ellie Kirby, Boriski, Campbell Kirby, Gall, and Helmerichs to start the second half. Starting 5 against Starmont's 2-3 zone, and they go left side. Ellie Kirby open, deep left corner for 3, leaves it short, left it flat. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Bogey. Bogey, Hamlet, also out there as well, Keel, Otteson, and Cornwell. And Starmont, as they try to push it in the offensive end, they turn it over, and the ball goes back to the Vikings. Starmont had the right idea there, trying to push it ahead.
Yeah, trying to get ahead of that defense before Edco has a chance to set up their 2-3 zone and just push it a little too far.
And they work it right side. Ellie Kirby in the lane to Helmerichs, backs her way down, reverses it left side to Boriski, but she leaves the layup short as she crashes to the floor and actually ran into Keel. Keel took a shot there to her back, and we're going to stop play for just a moment there as Keel slow to get up. And what happened is Boriski went into her there, and she took one, looks like, to the hip.
Yeah, it looks like she took one kind of to her right side in the hip, and they both crashed to the floor pretty hard, but she's up and moving. That's a great sign.
Well, she hustles back into the offensive end, but she's going to have to set out as they will bring in Breeze Neal. So that's the only way the clock stops, and good news is she looks all right. But we get a shooting foul at the free throw line or a timeout taken. That's the only way our clock will stop in this second half. So Neal in the offensive end goes back out on top and works the basketball once again with Bogey. Left side, the pass intercepted by Boriski. Here's a fast break opportunity. Boriski drives in, scores the layup. Good hustle by Otteson trying to get back there, but Boriski scores the layup. A minute in, the Vikings go up by 40 with a steal and a layup.
Yeah, Otteson trying to disrupt that, did a nice job of staying away from the body and just trying to get the ball.
Hamlet left side to Neal. Neal by the volleyball line. Edco continues to extend that 2-3 zone, and they are aggressive. Neal left side, the ball knocked away by Helmerichs, picked up by Boriski. Boriski's got another layup on the right side, takes it up strong. Back-to-back layups by Boriski, and the Vikings turn turnovers into points.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job of finishing those turnovers.
And back in the offensive end, Hamlet left side to Bogey. Stars have just one field goal. That was a three-pointer. And here's Helmerich stealing the ball away from Cornwell. Helmerich's going to lead the break. And she goes to Campbell Kirby. Realized I'm not a guard. Kirby goes left side, and she is tied up there by Hamlet getting back defensively. And the ball stays down here. Goes to Starmont.
I think this goes to Starmont. Edco started it with the second half on the side.
So the alternate possession rule goes to the Vikings. Helmerichs kind of smiled after she gave up the ball because she brought it halfway down the court into the offensive end.
Yeah, got it down into the front court and then gave it up and realized I should have got rid of that earlier.
Neal tried to go on top, intercepted by Kirby. Here's Boriski ahead of the pack. Catches it, drives in right side, misses the layup. But there is Helmerichs for the rebound and scores the layup from the left side using the left hand. She is now 4 points away from 1,000 for her career. We've played 2.5 here, and Helmerichs intercepts a pass on the left side. Leads the break. Boriski ahead, drives in right side, and Boriski has her third layup in transition. So the Vikings, again, starting a layup drill here in this third quarter.
Yeah, steals and layups and just running the floor.
Neal, right side, launches at the three, aired it out. Hamlet got the rebound. Her put back underneath, no good. Hamlet gets another rebound. Her shot blocked from behind by Helmerichs, but Helmerichs fouled her there, and that will stop the clock 3 minutes into our third quarter. And Hamlet working hard to get a couple of shot opportunities.
Yeah, and Helmrich's caught on the backside of that and just realized, I got to try to get a piece of this, try to get the rebound, and made a little contact with the body there.
So Hamlet hit a three-pointer in the first half. She has 2. Free throw, it is good, and it's now 50-4, so that stops a run, a 20-point run for Edco, by the way. Cornwell checks out of the ball game, and Folk in there for the Stars. And it will be Hamlet, another free throw. Hamlet, a junior guard, and leads the team as far as scoring-wise this year, along with Otteson. Second free throw, it's off the back of the rim, 1 of 2. They'll take that, and the rebound pulled down there by Gall off the right side. Kirby leads the pack. Ahead is Helmrichs, catches it, stops from the right block, lays it up and in. Running the court well in transition. She's a bucket away from 1,000.
And I anticipate Coach Putz here taking a timeout if she gets another bucket, just to give her a little recognition. The Edco crowd well aware of where she's at right now.
And right side, Neal has it knocked away by Ellie Kirby in the corner. Out of bounds, and it stays down here with the Stars. So we approach 4.5 left in a fast-moving third quarter. Out of bounds, Hamlet takes it inbounds in the right corner area. Tries to go into the lane, and the ball deflected out of there by Gall. Otteson was really double-teamed along the baseline off the right side, and the Stars move just a little further over. Now take it outside the lane along the baseline. Back out on top, they go to Bogey. Open, top of the key for 3. Left it flat off the back of the rim. Good look as they set up a stack formation at the free throw line. Well-run play by the Stars, but they come up empty.
Yeah, good look by Bogey there, just not able to knock that down.
Right side, Gall in the lane, Helmrichs. Helmrichs reverses it left side, Campbell. Kirby left side for 3. The shot no good. Gall gets the rebound off the right side, and they bring it back over to Boriski. Kirby, Ellie Kirby drives in, pulls up, little 6-foot leaner, off flat, off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Hamlet. Vikings had a couple of looks there, but they come up empty. And back in the offensive end, they turn it over. Starmont does. Otteson can handle the pass. Ahead to Ellie Campbell Kirby, who drives in, but misses the shot. And the loose ball picked up there by Otteson. That was good hustle by the Stars, getting back to disrupt that shot.
Yeah, disrupt the shot and getting in right position to get that rebound, not give second chance opportunities.
I think that was Bogey, by the way. Left side, now Bogey in the offensive end. 3.5 left in the third. And they go top of the key to Otteson. Otteson, right side. Hamlet drives baseline. Shot blocked by Ellie Kirby. Otteson the rebound. Put back from the right block. Leaves it short. It is no good. And the rebound pulled down there by Helmrich. She's got a double-double in this ball game already with points and rebounds. Boriski, right side to Gall. She's open right wing. Launches up the 3. Got it from the right wing. So Edco has a number of girls that can shoot from the outside. They lead by 50.
Yeah, they got a lot of girls approaching or in double figures already. And Gall, that puts her at 8, so she's knocking on the door of double-double.
They have really just spread the wealth tonight on offense, although Helmrichs leads the way. They certainly have been working to get Helmrichs the ball, but she's been a distributor as well. Otteson at the elbow, 15-footer, banks it well long, off to the right. Shot no good. Ellie Kirby gets the rebound. Edco better job on the boards. Ahead of the pack, they try to go to Helmrich. She's overshot as she tried to lead the break on the left side. Starmont getting back defensively. Cornwell checks into the ball game, as does Keel. Checking out for them will be Otteson, and also Hamlet checks out for Starmont.
And it's good to see Keel back on the court after taking that tumble with Boriski.
And I think the Edco just playing this group of girls till they get the 1,000 points for Helmrich. In the lane, driving Keel, stops in the lane, fires up a little 1-foot runner, facing the basket, scores it, and it's 55-7 as the Stars have scored a basket here in this second half. Gall in the corner. Kirby, right side. She's open for 3. Left it short and rushed it for the first time tonight. Rebound read well by Folk. Back in the offensive end is Starmont. Inside 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Edco getting 3 girls at the scorer's table. In the lane, they try to go to Gall, and it's intercepted. Actually, they try to go to Otteson, intercepted by Gall. Boriski in the lane to Helmrichs from the right block. Her shot leaves it short. Tipped out the rebound, and it's picked up there by Starmont. And with the rebound was Neal in the middle of the lane. The smallest girl in the court in the right place and the right time for the Stars.
Yeah, got a rebound against one of the top rebounders in the conference.
Right side, the pass is intercepted by Boriski. Boriski stops, goes left side to Kirby, and Starmont gets back defensively. They go in the lane to Helmrichs. Her shot from the left side. It is up and in. And a timeout by Edco, and there it is. 1,000 points for Audrey Helmrichs. Her 24th point here in the third quarter. And the Edco fans come to their feet during the timeout.
Yeah, nice job recognizing that point there for her and getting her the ball. And a good round of applause, standing ovation for Audrey Helmrichs.
And really, that point kind of comes as you expect. Running the court in transition, things had broken down, but because of our hustle, getting down and scoring the basket.
Yeah, and getting that easy bucket off of an offensive rebound, and she wouldn't want it any other way.
And a great job by Coach Putz taking that timeout here, a full timeout to let her bask in the moment. So a quick timeout here. There's still 30 seconds left in this timeout. Let's take this break. 57-7, Vikings on their way. Congratulations to Audrey Helmrichs.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start, more than 90 years ago. We understand it's more than a farm, it's your life. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect what you've worked for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Contact Julie Depke, agent, at 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
57-7, 1:14 left here in our first quarter. That is our first timeout taken in this ball game. Starmont in the offensive end turns it over. Meanwhile, Edco has went to the bench as Bollinger has come in along with Eckelceder as well as Hofer. Left side three offered by Bollinger. It is short, no good, and the rebound pulled down there by Starmont. Now they stopped the clock for some reason, but the clock should continue to move on the second foul. So let's start the clock once again there, and there we go.
Yeah, that clock should keep moving unless it's a shooting foul, and we're going to administer some free throws.
So back across the timeline is Bogey inside the final 40 seconds of our third quarter. 57-7, Edco in the lead. Right side, they go to Neal. Right side for three. Aired it out long. Had a good look along the right baseline area. Helmrich still in the ball game, but I wouldn't think for long as she grabs another rebound. Back offensively, Hofer, high post area to Helmrichs. Reverses it, left side. Eckelceder, left wing, steps into a three. It's off the back of the rim. Shot no good. Rebound kicks out towards center court. Picked up by Gall. Back to Eckelceder on the left side. And Edco, something to work on here with this group. Let's go for the final shot.
Yeah, work for that final shot. Move the ball. Try to get somebody open and maybe knock down a shot.
Eckelceder, deep right side. Step behind the arc. Cupped in and out. No good. Gall the rebound. Her putback leaves it short. And that's how the third quarter comes to an end. So a joyous night for Edco. Audrey Helmrichs getting her 1,000th point. They're in command. 57-7 as we go to the fourth after this.
Looking for a checking account with no fees? People's State Bank has just the account for you. People's e-checking account offers customers an interest-bearing checking account with no monthly service charge. You will receive free basic design People's Preferred Checks, free debit card, and also have access to our free People's Online Banking and mobile app. We also offer refunds of up to 6 ATM fees per month. Get your account set up today. Minimum opening deposit of $100. Customer must enroll in online banking and opt in for e-statements. People's State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Viking Stars Basketball is brought to you in part by Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg, Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Blooms Flowers Gifts and more in Edgewood. Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman, your independent crop insurance agent. Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, and Furniture Showcase in Oldwine.
So Edco led by 38 at the half. They've extended it, outscoring Starmont 15-3 in our third quarter. Let's go through the stats in the third quarter.
For the Edco Vikings, they were 7 of 19, 1 of 7 behind the arc, 6 of 12 from the field, didn't shoot any free throws. For the Stars, 1 of 8, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. They hit 1 from inside the arc.
And Edco has went to the bench to start this fourth quarter. Ellie Kirby on the left block, shot no good. Rebound pulled down off the right side by number 42, Kendall Whitman, a 5'8 freshman. She misses the putback from the right. Also out there is number 20, that is Sophie Mueller into the ball game, a 5'4 freshman. As the shot, rebound pulled down on the left side there by Whitman. So also out there is Boriski and Campbell Kirby. So you have 3 starters on the court here. But again, they only have 4 girls that are dressed on the bench tonight. In the lane to Ellie Kirby. Now in the post area. Pulls up, 8-foot leaner in the lane. Shot no good. Otteson gets the rebound off the right. Otteson, Bogey, Hamlet, Cornwell. And also out there as well for them is Keel. Keel on the wing. Back out on top and goes there to Bogey. A minute into our second half. Cornwell launches a 3, but Line drives it off the front of the rim. Ellie Kirby gets the rebound, taking it away from Hamlet. Good exchange down low. Both girls hustling after it. Edco brings it back into the offensive end. And left side, they work things with Mueller. We'll go through leading scores here as Ellie Kirby takes another 10-footer, right side in the lane, no good, missed it towards the right lane area, and the rebound pulled down by Starmont.
Yeah, Elmbrook's leading the way, obviously 24 points tonight. Still Campbell Kirby with 13, number 2 for the Vikings.
And Kirby had all of those coming early. Jump shot circles around by Otteson. Stars unable to buy a bucket, did not get the hometown roll, touched every part of the rim, then rolled out. Bariski back out on top, right side. That is Campbell Kirby open, right side for 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound goes to Bariski. She drives in but loses the basketball on the way in. And a good job staying away. Did not commit a reach-in foul as the loose ball picked up by Keel. We have not got to the bonus in any quarter tonight. Keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah, we have not, and we're not looking for it at this point.
Hamlet, post-up shot from the right block. It is no good. Left it short. That was good straight-up defense by Ellie Kirby. And now we've got a reach-in foul by Hamlet. As the loose ball is picked up there by Sophie Mueller. Hamlet tried to steal it away. It is called for the foul. So substitutions as checking out Campbell Kirby, Bariski, Ellie Kirby, also coming out of the ball game for them as well as Sophie Mueller. In there is number 14, Amanda Neary. She's another freshman, 5'5". Eckelceder back into the ball game. Also Bollinger comes into the ball game along with Hofer. So here left side, Eckelceder. And top of the key, Bollinger, top of the key for 3. It's off the back of the rim. Shot is no good. Hamlet comes crashing in to get the rebound, and we've got a jump ball. As she brought the rebound down low, the alternate possession rule will give it to Starmont. And Edco falls back into their 2-3 zone. So these subs have a chance to get in the scoring column.
Yeah, we've got a couple of freshmen, couple of sophomores, the senior Bollinger out there just to kind of run the show.
Hamlet, and tried to go right side, and looking to take the shot was number 22, and that was again Keel, but a reach-in foul committed by Edco, and the reach-in foul committed by Hofer, and that is her 3rd foul. So inbounds, they go on top, and here is Hofer running through a pick again, as there was a pick set well by Bogey, and running through it is Hofer, who's now in danger of fouling out in this ball game.
Yeah, and we said we haven't gotten to the bonus in any quarter, and she's 1 foul away from maybe fouling out herself.
Hofer's trying to make sure we get there, and here on the reach-in foul is Bollinger. So if you're Edco, you've played great defense all night long, but that's a good call. That's the 3rd foul now on the Vikings.
Yeah, that's Bollinger's 3rd foul, too. So both of those kind of in some foul trouble.
And
here.
left side, Cornwell from the elbow, misses the 15-footer. Bogey gets the rebound. Her putback, circled around, hung on the rim and slides through. She gets the hometown bounce halfway through the 4th quarter. It's 57-9, Edco in the lead. Can Edco keep them out of the bonus? I spoke too soon about that foul situation.
You did, but they've been working the ball here.
Right side, Neary, baseline 15-footer, hit the side of the backboard. And the rebound kicks out on top to Eckelceder. She'll take the jumper from the elbow, misses the 15-footer from the right elbow. Rebound into the hands of, once again, that was Whitman. And her putback, no good. High arcing shot. Grazed the side of the rim, shot no good. Starmont the rebound. Otteson back in the offensive end, and she is bodied there by Eckelceder. So Edco commits their 4th foul in the 4th quarter as this group has decided to get in their hacks.
Yeah, they're decided we're gonna go after it, and they're in danger of putting Starmont at the free throw line right here.
And for the Stars, they'll take anything they can get. Inbounds to Cornwell, outside the lane, misses the 15-footer, shot no good, and the rebound pulled down by Whitman off the left. Stars just trying to get to double figures right now as we approach the 3-minute mark. Here's Eckelceder, wide open, steps into a 3, a step behind the top of the key. Shot no good, and the rebound pulled down by Starmont. It is Bogey with the rebound. Hamlet, back left side, Cornwell going to launch another 3, left side, aired it out short. Rebound pulled down there by Eckelceder. Eckelceder with a good read there. And Eckelceder goes left side to Bariski. Let's see if this group can run the offense here. And as I say that, Hofer, top of the key for 3, banks it well long. It is no good as Otteson gets the rebound. So much for running the offense.
Well, the one thing about this, it's been one and done on both ends. And
here's a reach-in foul by Bariski. Are you kidding me?
That was Bollinger's. I think that's Bollinger's 4th.
Yeah, it is Bollinger,
foul.
yes.
That's her 4th foul as well. So she's got 4. And Hofer's got 4, and Starmont's going to the free throw line. Natalie Hamlet's going to get 2 here.
And this will be for Starmont. Hamlet to the free throw line for 2. And it's just a silly reach-in foul on top. Free throw, it is off to the right. It is no good. So this group for Edco, not playing as crisp as the first group, which you kind of expect, but still.
But still, you want them to clean some things up, not foul, don't reach, don't grab.
Mueller checks back into the game for Edco, checking out his Neary. Free throw banked in by Hamlet. The bank stays open late on the free throw. 2.5 to go, and Starmont gets to double figures. 57-10. Hofer, high post area to Whitman. Right side, Eckelseeder, deep three, step behind the arc. Got it from 22 feet away off the right side. That puts Edco up by 50 at 60 points in this ball game.
Yeah, and this is a big output for Edco, averaging just under 50 points.
Right side for three, taken by Keel. Shot no good. Eckelseeder got the rebound, then Hamlet commits a reach-in foul from behind, but is only the first foul committed by Starmont as we go inside 2 minutes left here in our fourth quarter. Should have never said anything about not getting to 5 fouls in a quarter tonight.
But you like Natalie Hamlet's continuing to compete, trying to get that tie up there on the rebound.
Bollinger left open, top of the key for three, got it! Brooke Bollinger steps into a three, so both these offenses pretty much three happy in this fourth quarter, but Bollinger hits a three-pointer, and it is now 63-10. Left side, Bogey, left side, launches the three. She got it from the left side. And for Starmont, got the ball in the middle of the lane, then reversed it to the weak side.
Yeah, and that's a good thing that they can build off of, able to get the high post to kick out, and knocking down the shot by Tyra Bogey.
90 seconds left here. Right side, deep three-pointer in the deep right corner by Mueller, aired it out short. She rushed that shot, and the rebound pulled down there by Starmont. She tried to join the party. Left side, here's Bogey. Left side open for three. Circled around, no good. Had a good look, though. Eckelseeder got her hand on the rebound, and now is tied up on a jump ball with Hamlet. And we will go inside a minute as Edco will get the ball back. And Eckelseeder now checks out after getting in with a three-pointer as Amanda Neary comes back into the ball game. So subs finishing this ball game out tonight. Edco will go into the break, the girls will, with a winning streak. And here is Bollinger again, top of the key for three, banks it off the back of the rim, shot no good. Whitman got the rebound and a reach-in foul committed there by Starmont. Let's not get to 5 if you're Starmont. It's only the second foul as Bogey commits the reach-in foul.
Well, and that's something to build off as well. We talked about Starmont rebounding well, but they haven't been fouling for the most part. They've been playing fairly clean.
Inbounds to Bollinger, and the ball kicked away to the corner. I don't think Starmont can commit 2 fouls within the final 30 seconds, especially with the ball being knocked out of bounds. So Edco will take it out of bounds on the far sideline. And this is going to be an impressive win for Edco. Bollinger right side to Hofer. She's open right side for three. Short off the side of the rim. Rebound pulled down there by Mueller. Mueller over to Neary. 15-footer long. Rebound pulled down by Hofer, who saves it back to Neary. We're inside 7 seconds to go. The ball goes out of bounds, and the game is going to come to an end. So Edco, a dominant first half. They led by 38 at the break, and the Vikings go into the break on a 6-game winning streak. The 14th ranked team in Class 1A dominant tonight. They defeat Starmont by a final score of 63-13. With the win, the Vikings 9-2, 6-1 in the conference. Starmont still searching. They drop to 0-9, 0-7 in the league. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats and the Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned. And Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, and Decorah, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
Viking Stars Basketball is brought to you in part by Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Northeast Iowa Sub-Drains in Strawberry Point, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual Agent in Monona, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, and Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com.
63-13 the final score. Edco victorious over Starmont. Take us away here. Let's go through the individual totals.
For Edco, they were led by Audrey Hummert, 24 points tonight. That is her 1,000th point, so she gets in the record books there. 13 points for Campbell Kirby, 8 points for Marin Gall, 7 points for Lily Bariski, 6 points for Rachel Egelceder, 3 points for Brooke Bollinger, and 2 points for Ellie Kirby. 63 points on 34% shooting. They put up 76 shots tonight, only 3 of 7 from the free throw line.
Totals for Starmont now.
For the Stars, they were led by Natalie Hamlet, 5 points, Tyra Bogie, 5 points, and Sierra Keel with 3 points. They shot 10% overall tonight, 3 of 10 from the free throw line for 30%.
Final score, 63-13, Edco victorious. Couple of other scores, MFL Marmac led Clayton Ridge at the half, 18-13. Central leading Turkey Valley, 21-14 at the half. We have another update. MFL Marmac leads Clayton Ridge, 30-20. That game is now at the end of 3. We'll take a break. The Chalk Talk for the boys game, next.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
It's time now for the Viking Stars boys game. Both teams have struggled with getting wins early this season. However, they both know this is their chance tonight. The Vikings continue a busy week, back-to-back games, plus a matchup on Thursday. They look for continued improvement. For the Stars, coming off a tough loss to Springville, they look to head into the break with a victory. It's time now for game number 2 with the Edco Vikings and the Starmont Stars. Tonight's Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up next on KCTN.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill the deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season. We begin the Chalk Talk for the boys game. We're joined by Edco boys basketball coach Justin Olin. Coach, your team dropping a hard-fought decision last night to Central, 53-50. Tell me about that game.
Oh, man, great game throughout. We really kind of missed some easy opportunities that we wish we could have had back, but, you know, the game of basketball, that doesn't, you don't get those back. You have to value every possession, and, you know, we executed some really good stuff down the end to put ourselves in a position to win, and then just in the end, a few too many mistakes, big-time foul trouble, and I'll give Central credit. Herr Tramp had a heck of a good night. I don't think he he didn't miss many shots in that second half, and they were challenged, and he drained them, including the game winner for them. So, I mean, hats off to them. They battled the whole way, too. So it was a great game, heartbreaker for us because, you always want to get those close ones, but in the end of the day, we just weren't quite where we needed to be, and they got us up there. So it was a good game for a lot of learning, I guess.
Absolutely. Let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, so tonight I'm going to be starting at my guards, Christopher Lang, Caden Cole, Bryce Rochford, and at my post, McCoy Oland and Will Wiskus.
Some of the kids off the bench for you.
Yeah, I got I got a nice deep bench of guys that come in situational. I got Xander Knipper, Kyler Cole comes in, gives us great minutes, and Bryce Stannard comes in and really does a nice job of change pace for us.
Turning our attention to Starmont, what do you know about the Stars?
Going to be physical up there. They're gonna be hyped and pumped up. We're gonna be pumped up. It's gonna be. It's going to be a fun either way. They do a nice job of executing things. They got good interior play. We're going to have to really work hard defensively to make sure all shots are challenged, and we got to clean up the glass. They'll board hard, and we got to make sure we limit them one opportunity each possession as much as we can.
Some of the other keys in the ball game for your team, then.
We can't turn the ball over to them. We can't give up easy points. We got to execute against them on our end and make sure we just get quality looks each time. And ultimately, it comes down to, I think, who defends the best and rebounds the best, and that's going to decide the game tonight.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Hey, sounds good, Dan. I appreciate it.
You betcha. Edco basketball coach Justin Olin and his Viking team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
We are happy to announce we are once again performing cataract surgery right here at home. This is Jessica Jones, surgery supervisor. We welcome Dr. Cancel from Gunderson, who performs this surgery monthly at our local surgery suite and holds consultations at Gunderson Eye Clinic, Waukon. Dr. Cancel is a wonderful addition to our surgery team, and we're so happy he's here. Call us today for more information.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
We continue the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by Starmont boys basketball coach Jerry Bentley. Coach her team 1-6, 0-5 in the conference. Dropped that decision to Springville. Hard-fought ball game, 54-51. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, we played really well. Coming down the stretch, we just made a couple of mistakes at the wrong time, took some bad shots. Just trying to figure out how to win a close game. That's like the third one this year that we've let get away. So hopefully we're learning and moving forward.
All right, let's go through starting lineup for your team in tonight's game.
We'll start Isaiah Maker, Jack Toll, Maddox Vasky, Sawyer Beatty, and Kyle Sherman.
All right, some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Tristan Kruger will come in along with Cale Scott and Noel Gelder, more than likely, will be the three that will come off the bench.
All right, turning our attention to Edgewood Colesburg, what do you know about the Vikings?
They'll play a solid, tight defense. Looks like they're running their 2-3 that they normally run. I see they're throwing in a little bit of press and a little 1-3-1, so we're expecting zone more than anything from them.
All right, keys in the ball game for Starmont then, what do you have to do?
Patience. We need to be patient on the offensive end of the floor. If we can slow things down and look at things and not turn the ball over, we'll be successful. If they can turn us over and turn the tempo up, we're going to struggle.
All right, let's talk a little bit about this way. This is the final game for you guys to the midway point of the season. Do you like the progress your team has made so far?
Yeah, I mean, we're, like I said, we've had some tight games. We just some little things that we need to focus on. Not making mistakes at the wrong time, But yeah, we're heading in the right direction. We continue to get better each night out, so that's what I look for, and I seem to see that happening. Hopefully everybody stays healthy and eligible and all that, and we should be fine.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Sounds good.
Starmont boys basketball coach Jerry Bentley on his Stars program. Chalk Talk continues after this.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Hey, sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Alameda Clayton Electric provides more than energy. They also provide tips to help keep you safe. Use portable space heaters safely. The safest types have switches that turn the heater off if it's knocked over. Keep portable heaters away from papers, bedding, draperies, and other combustible materials to prevent fires, and keep them away from water to prevent electric shock. Never leave a space heater unattended or leave children alone in a room with a space heater. Your electric cooperative cares about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Viking Stars Basketball is brought to you in part by Evans Chiropractic, EFM Construction, Del Clay Farm Equipment in Edgewood, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Grow Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Welcome back to Starmont. Welcome back for game number 2. Edco girls victorious tonight, 63-13 the final score. Other girls scores, MFL Marmac leads Clayton Ridge at the end of 3, 30-20. Central leads Turkey Valley at the end of 3, 35-21. We'll get you a Southwind Postville update in just a bit. Let's get ready for our boys game. Edco 1-8, Starmont 1-6. Both teams 0-5 in the conference. Somebody's going to feel a lot better tonight, Coach Holman.
Yeah, something's got to give here tonight, and I think both of these coaches kind of had this earmarked. We got to go get this ball game. This is a rivalry game. You know, this is a going into that winter break. They want to get a win here tonight and get a conference win, get themselves back in on track for the season.
For Starmont, this is their final game before the break. The Edco boys actually play Beckman coming up on Thursday night, but one of these teams going to get their first conference win tonight. So let's talk about the matchup, and I think it's really which team here is going to dig down defensively and play 4 quarters hard defense tonight.
Yeah, I think both of these teams are going to come out and play hard. I don't think you have any problem with that, but which one can do it defensively without fouling and then capitalize on any turnovers and runouts and get those easy buckets and put the other team behind right away.
And as far as offensively, both these teams average around the same points per game, about 37, 38 points a ball game this season. So we expect a ball game probably played a little bit above that tonight. The big story is going to be turnover-wise. Both these teams have been done in by turnovers, though Starmont a little better at handling the basketball.
Yeah, Starmont a little bit better, but I still think they have to handle the ball tonight because Edco's going to cause them some fits. I think crashing the boards for both of these teams is going to be important as well because those second chance points are just been killer for both of these teams.
So let's go courtside with our public address announcer, Kathy Smith. We are ready for the starting lineups here with the Starmont and Edco boys, our featured boys game. Let's take it away courtside now. Go ahead, Kathy. Ready to roll.
And she's trying to get our microphone turned on there because she's holding 2 of them.
There we go. Take it away.
Thank you for coming to our varsity boys game between the Edco Vikings and Starmont Stars. Starting for Edco, number 14, Christopher Lang. For the Stars, number 10, Isaiah Maker. For the Vikings, number 22, Price Rochford. For Starmont, number 12, Jack Toll. For Edco, number 24, Caden Cole. For Starmont, number 14, Maddox Vasky. For the Vikings, number 15, McCoy Oland. For Starmont, number 30, Kyle Sherman. And for the Vikings, number 54, Will Wiskus. And for the Stars, number 32, Sawyer Beatty. Edco is coached by Justin Olin and Rob Fankhauser. The Stars are coached by Jerry Bentley and Russ Aldrich. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much there, Kathy Smith, with tonight's starting lineups for our boys game tonight. Edco led offensively. Price Rochford had over 10 points a ball game. Caden Cole and Will Wiskus about 6 or 7 points a ball game. Meanwhile, Maddox Vasky leads Starmont at 13 points a ball game. Kyle Sherman averages 11 points a ball game. So Starmont at least has the more consistent scores.
They do, and I think some of those secondary scores, those 4 or 5 point scores, need to be about 6-8 tonight for that team that's wanting to come ahead.
So Sherman to jump it up for Starmont, and it will be Caden Cole to jump it up for Edco. Welcome to game number 2, our featured matchup here tonight on KCTN FM 100 and on the KCTN YouTube channel. Cole wins the tip for Edco into the backcourt, and this game is underway. Right side in the offensive end, they work it along with, once again, Christopher Lang. Baseline jump shot by Caden Cole, misses it, but Rochford picks up the rebound on the right baseline area, but actually stepped out of bounds. And the ball goes back there to the Stars. Now Edco going to hit Starmont with some full court pressure here and what looks like 1-2-1-1 pressure with Caden Cole playing the front. Sherman steps across half court, tries to go left side. The ball is knocked away by Caden Cole, then goes off the hands of Price Rochford. Nope, they say touched by Starmont last in the near sideline. Goes off Jack Toll's hands, and the Stars turn it over first trip down.
And Edco's going to give a lot of looks in that full court, half court, full court pressure, 1-2-2, man, 2-2-1.
Lang, right side. Starmont will come out here. Man-to-man defense starting out. Rochford has it on top. Goes off a pick on the right side. Looking for Wiskus. Rolling to the basket, but he's defended well. Back out on top to Caden Cole. Cole, right side. Nothing doing. Goes left side to Lang. Edco has no problems being patient. Olin, left baseline area, works it right back out on top to Rochford. Rochford, right side, launches up the three. The shot is long. Nice box out by Beatty. Gets the rebound for the Stars off the right side. We've played 1 minute. Edco and Starmont scoreless. Starmont their first look. Vasky in the offensive end, and they work it right side. 1-3-1 by Edco with Caden Cole playing the top. Wiskus plays the middle. Vasky and goes right side along the baseline, then driving in is Toll, actually Maker. His shot from the right side, no good, but fouled in the drive in as they look to attack the baseline.
Well, and McCoy Olin had great position under the hoop, but when he turned as that contact came, that's when he got the foul. He stays straight up. That's probably a no call and a missed basket, an easy rebound for the Vikings.
Free throw, it is off the left. It is no good. Both these teams struggle from the field. Edco shoots about 30%, 15% from the three-point line, 56% from the free throw line. Starmont, similar numbers as the second free throw good by Maker, and that gets Starmont on the board. 34% from the field, 25% from the three-point line, only 44% from the line. Wiskus tried to go right side the ball, knocked out of there by Sherman. Loose ball picked up by Cole. Cole, middle of the lane, gets into traffic, takes a 6-foot jump shot. It is no good, but he's fouled by Beatty on the way in, and Cole to the free throw line for 2.
And there was some full court pressure put on by the Stars, so they're going to force Edco to handle the basketball as well, but doing a nice job of beating that, and Cole attacking this here, getting to the free throw line.
So Caden Cole to the free throw line for 2. Each team has committed a foul. The free throw, it is no good. Keep an eye on the free throw line tonight. Which team gets to the line more? Because in a matchup like this, you figure it's going to be rough. We're going to see fouls.
Yeah, and it's going to be maybe a difference maker if a team can get hot from the free throw line.
Second free throw by Cole. That one is no good, and the rebound cleared on the inside by Maddox Vesky for the Stars. So Edco comes up empty, and it's 1-0. Again, Starmont in the lead. Vasky to Beatty, middle of the lane, traveled with the basketball. Got it at the high post. He was hounded by Lang, slid the pivot foot, and the turnover gives it back to the Vikings.
Yeah, just a costly turnover there with Beatty getting it in the lane in a scoring position. Drags that foot as he's trying to look for somebody else.
No full court pressure by Starmont. Again, they'll just pick him up here, and it is going to be half court man-to-man. Cole, right sideline, back out on top to Rochford, left side to Lang. Lang on the left wing, back over to Rochford, directing the show. Right side to Caden Cole. Cole goes off a pick, but quickly shut down. He has to go left side to Lang. Lang dropped it, picks it up, saves it back to Rochford. Rochford at the left elbow, drives in the middle of the lane, double pump shot, in a lot of traffic up and in, gets the Vikings on the board. Strong move by Price Rochford. And it's 2-1, the early lead for Edco. Back offensively, Toll races into the offensive end to Sherman. Sherman back out on top to Vasky. Left side to Beatty. Baseline 6-foot jump shot. It is good. Nice square up. Beatty open along the left baseline. They like that shot.
Yeah, good ball movement by the Stars to get that basket.
Cole beats the pressure ahead to Wiskus, who flips it up and misses the shot. Just kind of flipped it up instead of taking it up strong. Caden Cole tumbled as they go into the offensive end with Vasky. He pulls up inside the lane, 12-foot shot. It is no good. Rebound pulled down by Rochford, and a stoppage of play. Caden Cole ended up on the floor at the other end in what looks to be the left elbow. He will check out of the game as number 12 comes in there, and that will be Bryce Stannard, a 5'8 sophomore, his first appearance.
Yeah, and they're looking at the shoulder here of Caden Cole, and I don't know if he landed on that or if he made some contact on that, but Caden Cole looks to be in a lot of pain. So
and it is the left shoulder area there, and it is certainly hanging there. You can see he's having some problems with it. So back offensively, they're going to take him into the locker room to get a better look-see. Rochford has it top of the key. Right side to Lang. Lang to Stannard. Stannard on the right baseline. Back left side. Lang puts it on the floor. Has a lane to the basket. Double pump layup. Circle around. Got it to stay down. Nice aggressive move by Lang. Vikings getting into the lane. They lead 4-3.
Yeah, nice attack there by Christopher Lang getting to the lane. And watch that matchup between Beatty and Wiskus inside.
Sherman deep right corner for three. Got it from the right side. 6-4. Stars answer back in the offensive end. Rochford beats the pressure and again pushes it right side into the corner to Stannard. Back over to Rochford. Rochford at the elbow on top to Wiskus. Wiskus stops the dribble and a good job by Rochford getting him into their offense. Left side, Lang reverses it right side to Rochford. Spins along the right baseline. Double pump shot blocked by Vasky. Vasky stood on his feet, just reached up, blocked the shot. Sherman to Toll, right side to Vasky, a little one-handed runner in the lane, never really got his feet underneath him. Missed the shot as Olin gets the rebound in the middle of the lane for the Vikings.
Yeah, good hustle by McCoy Olin getting down the court and getting that rebound, holding him to one shot.
Halfway through the opening quarter, 6-4, Starmont the early lead. Left side, Lang. Stannard cuts through at the elbow, pulls up, 15-footer, high arcing shot, hit it from the left elbow. So Edco getting their guards into the lane. That's their third basket inside. And Wiskus steals the ball away. It's intercepted as Maker tried to work it towards the middle of the court in the offensive end. And back in the offensive end is Stannard. Stannard on top to Rochford, right side to Wiskus. Wiskus in the lane to Olin on the right block, backs his way down, covered, goes left side over to Lang. Lang back over to Olin. That was good defense by the Stars. And here's a hand check by Toll as Stannard drove along the baseline from left to right. Stars here on defense, and Edco takes it off the left side of their basket.
Well, and the Edco guards aren't afraid to put the ball on the floor and attack this rim, but they're doing a nice job of finding their posts inside. The posts are clocking really, really well and getting open. Somebody's just got to knock down that 12-footer and pull that defense out.
Olin checks out. Kyler Cole into the ball game. Also for Starmont, Beatty has checked out. Into the game for them is number 52, and that is Tristan Kruger. Also into the game is number 34 in Cale Scott. Meanwhile, right side, Edco loses the basketball on the inbounds exchange into the corner, and Wiskus travels with the basketball, and Wiskus pretty animated there after that a violation.
Yeah, he wants to get his team fired up. He wants to get some motivation because they're not playing real crisp right now.
Baker ahead to Kruger. Kruger drives in right side, and he's fouled by Rochford. Nice job by Starmont beating the pressure, and that will put Kruger to the free throw line for two. He was ahead of the pack on the right side.
Yeah, the animation out of Will Wiskus there is, the ball came into Kyler Cole point blank range, and he kicked it out, and I don't think Will Wiskus was ready for that. He's telling him, you got to shoot that, take it up
Kruger's
strong.
free throw, it is good, and the Stars go back up 7-6. We expect a tight ball game. By the way, Cole is out of the locker room, Caden Cole that is, with an ice pack on the left shoulder.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty high up there. I think he probably had some tingling in his fingers and his lower arm, but I think that injury was up in his shoulder. So we'll keep an eye on things with him on the bench there.
Xander Knipper makes his first appearance, a senior off the bench. He checks in. Lang checks out for the Vikings. Second free throw off the front of the rim. It is no good. Wiskus clears the rebound to the right. Head in the offensive end. They try to work it ahead, and the ball by Scott knocks it out of bounds in front of the Starmont bench on a soft pass along the near sideline.
Yeah, Cale Scott, the sophomore, lanky, long arms inside there.
And back out on top, Edco directing the show is Standard, getting into the set as Starmont has now went zone. And it is more of a 3-2 zone, actually 1-2-2, with Vasky playing on top. They try to go left side, intercepted by Scott. Scott drives in, and he's stripped by Standard. Scott picks up the loose basketball on the court, and this is a jump ball as two Vikings dive in. Rochford, no surprise, he's on the court. Also there as well, Kyler Cole, but it stays down here with the Stars.
Yeah, you like to see guys getting on the floor, getting after that ball, but it's going to stay here with the Stars on their left side of the hoop.
And it will be Vasky inbounds to Sherman. Sherman left wide open on the wing, 15-foot shot, leaves it short off the side of the rim. Kruger gets the rebound on the right. Over to Maker from the elbow. 15-footer circles around. It is no good. Rochford clears the rebound. Vikings back in the offensive end in a good decision here by Standard because you don't have numbers. And now as Rochford drives in right side, there's a body call on Starmont. So that is the third foul committed by Starmont, and Edco's committed 2.
Yeah, just trying to look for a seam there and kicks it out, but didn't have any place to step, and they're going to call that foul on Sherman. He's going to go to the bench.
Sherman and Maker check out. Beatty back in there along with Toll for the Stars. 2.5 left in the first quarter. Rochford, top of the key, Standard just inside, 17-foot jump shot. That shot no good. Wiskus the rebound, flips it up with the right hand, underneath, up and in. And retaking the lead is the Vikings at 8-7.
And we expected this to be a hotly contested ball game here, but back and forth we go.
Beatty to Scott to Kruger, who drives in. Shot blocked by Wiskus, getting back. Wiskus on both ends of the court contributing. Knocked it out of bounds. Stays down here with the Stars off the left side.
Good hustle by Will Wiskus, blocking that shot, and he's going to get a break here as McCoy Olin re-enters the game. So does Christopher Lang. He's coming in for Kyler Cole.
So left side, it will be Vasky getting it inbounds to Toll. Toll on the left wing, back in the corner to Vasky. Puts it on the floor. Stops, pops 8 feet away, just outside the lane. Shot good. Nice sky there by Vasky. Got reset, and it's 9-8. The Stars re-answer. 2 minutes left here in the offensive first quarter. Edco back out on top with Standard. Again, Edco wants to be patient on offense. And it is, again, Rochford. Rochford right side, and that is Lang. Baseline to Olin. Cut off on the right baseline. Lang, left side to Rochford. 25 feet away, left side. Nailed the three-pointer. 2 steps behind the arc on the left side. And the Vikings go up 11-9, 90 seconds left in the quarter.
And great ball movement that time by the Vikings to find the open man.
Vasky to Beatty. They beat the pressure. Beatty tries a wraparound pass. Intercepted by Rochford along the baseline, but he runs out of room. As Beatty tried that extra pass from right to left, the ball knocked away. Stars take it off the left side.
You know, Dan, that was one of those one-handed passes, and you can almost see when Beatty let go of it, he realized, I don't have another hand to bring that back in. This thing's going to get turned over.
Scott and Vasky check out for the Stars. Sherman and Maker back in there for Starmont. 1:28 left in the opening act. Tight throughout. Inbounds to Beatty. Too far underneath the basket. Took the shot from inside the left block. It hit underneath the backboard. Didn't realize where he was at. Rochford gets the rebound. Standard tried to go right side to Olin. Catches it inside the right block. Banks it up and in. Nice lead pass by Standard. And a nice post up by Olin.
And a little light pressure here, 2-2-1 again by the Vikings.
Toll, left side to Maker. Maker tracks it down on the near sideline, double teamed and then fouled. Again, the double team's there right away, but then too aggressive on the defense is Standard, and it's an easy call.
Yeah, you can see him crashing in on that double team and wanting to trap, but just doesn't get himself under control. Runs into Maker, gives the ball to reset for the Stars.
Wiskus comes back into the game. Standard checks out. A minute left in our first quarter. 2-3 zone by Edco, but they'll extend it. Maker drives in, pulls up from the elbow. 15-footer, circled in and out, cupped in and out, actually. Rochford yet another rebound. Lang drives in the middle of the lane, covered on top to Rochford, 22 feet away, top of the key, well off the mark. Missed the rim as it bounced to the right. Maker, 1-on-4, goes right side to Sherman. Sherman covered and looks to go back out on top by Maker, who saves it at the center court line to Beatty. Beatty to Sherman on the wing. He's open. Set shot, 15-footer. Nothing but the bottom of the net on the right side. Sherman and Vasky, good spot-up shooters. 13-11. Edco in the lead. They can hold for the last shot if they choose. Lang, right side to Knipper. Knipper, baseline area to Lang. Lang back out on top to Knipper. Rochford center court circle, and they are going to work for the final shot. Finally, the instructions from Coach Olin there.
Yes.
Starmont goes man-to-man now, by the way. We're down to 10 seconds left in the corridor.
Switch defenses, so man-to-man, here we go.
Right side, driving in is Rochford, but he's bodied by Beatty on the drive-in, just out the right side of the lane. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Foul on the floor. Vikings will take it off the right side of the basket.
Yeah, Rochford not able to get that shot up quick enough, and so they're going to have to reset here on the right side and look for something fairly quick here with 5 seconds in our quarter.
And they will take it off the right side. Rochford gets it inbounds to Knipper. Knipper looking in the lane. The ball knocked away by Toll. Ball saved back over to Lang, who takes an off-balance 17-footer from near the top of the key. That falls well short. He was going backwards, and that's how the opening quarter comes to an end. A tight one as we expected. 13-11. Edco in the lead at the end of one. Let's take this break.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Viking Stars Basketball is brought to you in part by Ray's Excavating, Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi, James Rochford and Brandon Mather, agents for Community Insurance of Iowa in Edgewood, Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, member FDIC, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, and by KAR Auto Group.
At the end of one, 13-11 our score. It is once again Edco the early lead. Couple of girls finals. MFL Marmac has defeated Clayton Ridge 43-27. Central defeating Turkey Valley 44-25. We've played one quarter here. It is Edco's basketball as we start the second quarter. And they will start this second quarter here with Rochford. Wiskus also out there as well is Caden Cole back into the game. Drives baseline, wraparound pass to Wiskus, who misses the post-up shot from 6 feet away off the left side. Shot no good. Wiskus slaps himself in the head a couple of times. Stays down here. Oland, Rochford, Caden Cole, Wiskus, and also Lang out there for the Vikings. They take it off the left side of the basket. Inbounds, Cole, baseline 8-foot jump shot, leaves it short of the side of the rim. Wiskus the rebound, but that ball ends up in the top of the backboard. No good. Rebound kicks out of there, back out on top to Lang. Vikings maintain possession. Scott, Maker, Vasky, Sherman, and Toll. The ball deflected into the backcourt by Maker, and Cole able to go get it. Shot clock is at 15 as Lang brings it in the offensive end. Back to the 1-2-2 for Starmont. Lang right side to Rochford. Deep right corner, drives in, into traffic, muscles up that shot, 6 feet away, sat on the side of the rim, then rolls through. Rochford's been in the lane a couple of times. Vikings go back up by 4.
Yeah, extend that lead a little bit. They need to stop here, try to put the Stars a little farther in a hole.
Beatty on top to Maker, right side to Scott. Scott on the right wing area. Sherman at the high post goes right side to Scott. Baseline, fires up the three. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Rochford skies and gets the rebound. And Rochford leads the fast break. Drives in, double pump layup. It is up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. Rochford the rebound on one end, fast break on the other, and the Vikings lead by 6.
Yeah, he's so quick after that rebound, getting the ball to the ground and getting up court, and he knew he was going to go into some traffic, knew there's going to be contact. Finishes strong, gets the and one opportunity for a three-point play here.
And Rochford doing an outstanding job rebounding here. The free throw, it is good, rattled around and stayed down, so he finishes off the three-point play. Toll in the middle of the lane, intercepted by Lang. Lang saves it back to Caden Cole in the offensive end. Good hustle by the Stars. Lang went sliding down. Caden Cole, left side to Wiskus, deflected out of there, but the ball picked up back out on top. Right side to Rochford, left side to Caden Cole. Cole, good to see him back out there for the Vikings. He's open left side, fires up the three, aired it out long. Shot no good. Sherman read it well, got the rebound off the right side.
Yeah, rushed that just a little bit. Caden Cole didn't have his feet under him.
Sherman back to Toll. Vikings back to the 1-3-1 with Caden Cole playing on top. We approach the 6-minute mark in our first half. Vikings lead by 7. Biggest lead for either team. Right side, Sherman in the corner. Goes back out on top with Toll. Toll, left side on the feed from Maker. Toll at the elbow, pulls up, 15-footer, found a little hole in that zone, no good. Sherman tipped out the rebound. The ball goes out of bounds on the far sideline, and it goes to the Vikings.
Our shooting that first quarter, Dan, the Vikings were 6 of 13, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. The Stars were 4 of 11, 2 of 4 from the free throw line.
Caden Cole checks out of the ball game. Christopher Lang is in there, and also coming into the ball game is Bryce Stannard. So this is more of the guard-oriented lineup. Wiskus, deep left corner, soft pass. It's deflected right back into the hands of Wiskus, who tries a dangerous pass cross court, and it's intercepted by Toll. Toll loses the basketball, though, in the offensive end, and it goes back to the Vikings. So the hustle not rewarded there for the Stars. Back over Stannard, right side to Wiskus on the right block. Puts it on the floor. His shot in traffic, no good. Tried to tip up the rebound. That shot no good. And Wiskus misses a gimme on the right side. Sherman clears the board for the Stars. Baskey back in the offensive end. Right side to, again, Maker in the deep right corner. Stars struggling to get in their offense. Maker drives baseline, tried to go to Scott, but the pass goes through his legs. Had the right idea, but the Vikings here force a turnover along the baseline.
Yeah, pace a little more helter-skelter on both ends, getting after defensively, and the offense is just a little bit of a struggle.
Kyler Cole into the ball game for the Vikings. Wiskus checks out, and across the timeline, it is once again Stannard. We've approached the 5-minute mark in our first half. Stannard right side to Lang, baseline in the corner, that's Kyler Cole. Deep right corner, back out on top to Lang, left side to Rochford. Rochford cut off on the baseline, pulls up at the elbow, goes back left side, stepping into the jump shot is Stannard, 15-footer from the left wing. Grazes the side of the rim, it is no good. Baskey got the rebound, tried to turn it and launch it ahead into the offensive end to Toll, who was off to the races, but the ball sails on him and goes out of bounds on the far sideline.
Yeah, give the ball back to the Vikings. They're going to reset here, try to run some kind of offensive set, get a good look.
And back out on top, Oland. Olin right side to Rochford. Rochford in the lane, takes a contested 8-foot shot, banks it in. Fouled, count the basket. It's a 3-point opportunity. Toll got him with the body on the drive.
Well, and Rochford does a great job of initiating that contact, getting guys to jump into him, and Toll thought he was going straight up, and he just kind of leaned into him, made contact with the body.
Wiskus and Knipper check back in for the Vikings. Olin checks out, as does Lang, and Rochford has another 3-point opportunity after the second foul committed by Toll. And you can see Toll having a nice conversation with our official who is explaining to him exactly what he did wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't the arms, it was the lower body.
Free throw by Rochford, it is good. So now it is 21-11, and what is a quickly an 11-0 run by the Vikings. Left side in the offensive end is Vaskey. Double team goes left side and it's picked up by Wiskus. Wiskus trying to lead the break. Right side goes in the corner, and traveling with the basketball on the right side was Stannard. Again, that's where the Vikings sometimes quicken themselves up. They had the right idea, pulling it back out.
Well, and Will Wiskus leading the break. They're realizing, I got to get rid of this, get it to a guard, and got it to Stannard in the corner. They could have easily came out, set up some kind of offense, but feet just a little too quick there.
So the Vikings lead 21-11 after a seesaw first quarter. They've taken some charge here in the second quarter. Maker across the timeline in the offensive end, right side in the corner to Scott. Scott to Sherman on the right wing. Stepped through a double team, but that's the problem. He stepped through the double team, never dribbled. And that's a turnover committed by the Stars. The turnover is starting to mount up.
Yeah, they are. For the Stars, that's their sixth just in this quarter.
Timeout taken by Starmont. Vikings lead 21-11, 4:13 to go in the half. Let's take this break.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
So we're halfway through the second quarter, 21-11, Edco in the lead. And again, this is actually an 11-0 run right now by the Vikings here in the second quarter.
Well, they led at the end of the first quarter 13-11.
So 8-0 run this quarter.
They have not scored in this quarter. They're struggling.
It is an 11-0 run stretching back to the first quarter. So 4:13 to go in our first half. We have a young kid that wanted to be part of the ball and wanted to come out in the court.
He just cut right across the court, and athletic director here at Starmont helps him find a home, so he's back up in the stands.
Yeah, he wanted to be part of the action out here. So after the timeout, ball goes back to the Vikings. Starmont took that timeout, by the way. And left side, driving baseline. It is again with a reverse layup from left to right, offered there by, once again, Stannard, and that was no good. But Starmont throws the ball away, and Stannard, after the dollar move and nickel shot, gets the traditional right-handed layup. Sherman ahead of the pack, jump stops, banks it up and in from the left side. Good job by Starmont, got ahead of the pack. They're back within 10, first basket of this second quarter.
Get that lid off for the second quarter and see the ball go through once.
And Kyler Cole just checked in during that break, has it right side, back out on top to Stannard. 3.5 left in our first half. Pick and roll to Wiskus on the left block, his shot no good, as Wiskus was outside the lane, maybe too far away, and as Vasky tries to outlet it, it goes right into the hands of Wiskus. Wiskus backs his way down, throws it up from the right side, hangs on the front of the rim and goes through. Wiskus gets the roll, and the Vikings go back up by a dozen.
Yeah, Will Wiskus flips that up once in a while. He needs to take that sucker strong to the hoop and finish up at the basket.
Maker in the offensive end, tried to go left side to Sherman. It's overshot, and Scott tried to save it near the far corner. That's out of bounds. And the Stars, the Edco pressure quickening up Starmont.
It is. They're in double figures now in turnovers, 9 in this quarter alone, but 11 turnovers for the Stars. Vikings at 5, really taking care of the basketball at this point.
Rochford a breather, and this won't be long as Lang comes back in the ball game for the Vikings. High post area to Cole. Backdoor there is Lang. Drives in right side, scores the layup. You can't draw it up any better than that. 27-13 Vikings in the lead.
Yeah, nice pass there by Kyler Cole.
Scott to Vasky, right side to Sherman. They beat the pressure. Maker drives in, little 8-foot leaner as he leaned in from the right block. Got it over Wiskus. Wiskus, good straight up defense, but a nice move by Maker brings him back within a dozen.
Yeah, ran the floor well that time, the Stars did, and finished strong at the hoop.
Rochford, by the way, is at the scores table. Told you it wouldn't be long. Back out on top to Knipper. 2.5 left in our half. Wiskus, deep left corner for Edco. Knipper has a lane to the basket, pulls up, 8-foot shot, 6-foot distance. It is well short. Sherman gets the rebound. He's got Toll ahead of the pack. Toll drives in right side. The layup. It is up. It is in. Foul. Count the basket. And Lang had no opportunity to try to get him there. The basket is good, and a 3-point opportunity by Toll.
And Toll finished that, and he kind of stood over Christopher Lang.
And we got a technical as well.
So we're going to give a technical to Jack Toll for intimidation. After he got the end one basket, he said something to Christopher Lang, and the official right on top of that. That was a great call.
And you see Lang and Toll shaking hands, and Toll saying, me? What? But the official says that it will be Toll at the free throw line to finish the 3-point opportunity. Then the Vikings, with the technical called on Toll, will go to the other end. So
yeah, the official's right on top of that, and that was a good call, kind of cleaning this up before anything gets out of hand, just on that intimidation by Jack Toll.
Lang made the mistake of trying to challenge Toll because Toll was by him.
He was, and that started it all. He was behind the play, trying to challenge there, and Jack Toll did a nice job of finishing, but just needs to go to the basket and make his free throw.
Your bigger concern is that's now 3 fouls committed on Toll. So the free throw on the other end is Kyler Cole. Makes the free throw. He'll get the second one. So after the made basket, maybe Starmont some life. The technical gives Edco a chance, and Kyler Cole misses the second one. So they get 1 of 2, but Edco gets the ball back, leading by 11. 28-17 with 2:12 left in our half.
And you can see Jack Toll talking to the official, trying to figure out what happened there and make sure he doesn't replicate that later on. So
Caden Cole and Rochford back into the game for the Vikings. Knipper checks out, as does Stannard. So we approach 2 minutes left in our half. Edco has not committed a foul this second quarter. Been well played in that regard. Starmont's committed 3. Rochford at the free throw line, backs his way down. The shot stripped on the way up. He'll go to the free throw line for 2. Again, Rochford using his strength to get in the lane and bailed out by contact.
Well, he changes direction so quickly there, and I know that the ball got blocked by the guy in front of him, but it was the body from the other one on the side. That's where they got the foul, and that's going to be Cale Scott's second foul.
Free throw by Rochford. It is good. Vikings lead by a dozen. We have another score. Southwind girls lead Postville. They are just getting to the end of the third quarter at 31-23. Rochford's second free throw, it is good, and it's 30-17 Vikings in the lead. They've scored 17 points in the first 6 minutes of this quarter, and then a reach-in foul committed by Kyler Cole, committed a silly reach-in at center court.
Well, and that's the first foul on the Vikings. They've been playing pretty good up to this point, but a silly foul there. They just need to keep playing clean, keep playing with their feet. The second foul there on Kyler Cole.
And Cole will again dig in at the top of that pressure defense by Edco. Across the timeline, into the game is number 20, Noah Gellner, 5'8" sophomore in there for the Vikings. So Gellner to Maker, stops his dribble, and Gellner has to come on over to help him out. Good defense by Cole, again moving his feet instead of reaching in. Sherman has it on the right wing. Sherman with 90 seconds left to Gellner. Top of the key to Maker. Maker down in the lane to Scott. Left block, takes it a one-handed shot over Wiskus. Too strong off the right side. Getting the rebound as Gellner saves it over to Sherman. Sherman right side for three and leaves it short as he backboarded it there between the rim and backboard. Ahead of the pack, Kyler Cole drives in. Shot blocked out of bounds by Sherman. Good recovery by Starmont. Cole was ahead of the pack, but Sherman's speed able to catch up and block it out of bounds.
Yeah, the quickness by Kyle Sherman to get back on that and, the ups to block that, but blocks it out of bounds, so Vikings going to take over there underneath their own hoop.
Gellner out, Beatty back in for the Stars. On top, Kyler Cole, left side to Caden Cole. Caden spins, takes a contested shot. Good straight-up defense by Beatty. Aired it out short. Caden Cole looking for contact. Did not get it. That was good straight-up defense. A minute left in our half. Vasky right side to Scott. Scott in the lane to Beatty on the right block. Fouled from behind by Rochford. Rochford reached over top. So Starmont has the right idea when they get by the pressure.
Yeah, they get past that first wave or get to half court with a defender in the backcourt. They can just continue to attack, and that's going to be the second foul on Price Rochford.
McCoy Oland into the game for the Vikings, and checking out for them is Kyler Cole. Right side, Vasky taking it inbounds, has to go back out on top to Maker. So inside a minute in our first half, Vikings led by a bucket. Starting this quarter, they have pushed it to 13, as Starmont has only scored 6 points this quarter. Vikings having an outstanding shooting first half.
Yeah, and they're switched now to a 2-3 zone here, extending it just a little bit.
Vasky, right side, drives baseline, knocked away from behind by Caden Cole. Loose ball picked up by Wiskus. Wiskus ahead of the pack. Lang drives in right side, scores the layup. Maker stayed away. It's 32-17, Edco.
Yeah, that was a big bucket there because that's just extending the lead, and Starmont's behind here, needs to get a bucket before half.
It's a 1-3-1, by the way. The ball is kicked by Rochford into the hands of Wiskus, back to Lang, and they score the layup. And Coach Beatty can't believe that there wasn't a kick called there.
Yeah, Coach Bentley's going, that's off his foot, but they're going to say that's off his leg.
And back in the offensive end is Vasky. Left side to Maker. Maker back over to Vasky. 6 seconds left. He pulls up from the elbow. 15-footer. It is good as the first half comes to an end. But the Vikings lead by 15 now at the half. 34-19. Edco leads Starmont. We're at the half. When we return, coaching interviews from the girls' game, first half stats, and more. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
Welcome back to Starmont at the half. Edco boys lead 34-19. Earlier tonight, Starmont girls dropped the decision to Edco, 63-13. Coach, let's talk about improvement. I know that's what you're looking for. But first off here, I think a positive. Turnovers down in this ball game tonight. Only 26 turnovers. I think that's a step in the right direction.
That's exactly right. We talked about that in practice, that we need to have a few less turnovers. That's going to be important for us.
So the good news is you were able to get in your offense from time to time, but again, struggling from the field.
Yep, we're having troubles getting it to go through the hoop.
Let's talk a little bit about rebounding wise, though. I think that says something about, you guys are able to rebound on both ends of the court, the kids working.
Yes, our tall girls post girls are really working hard. We've been pretty good at rebounding, and that part of our game I think we're pretty happy with.
All right, Natalie Hamlet and Tyra Bogey, they led you offensively with 5 points. Tell me about those two kids.
Well, they sometimes are tentative to shoot, and I just encourage them to keep shooting when they're open.
All right, now this is what this team's looking for, though. Anybody else to step up for you offensively?
Well, we're hoping Ellen Otteson can get going offensively. She's a big part of our team, and she does most of the rebounding, and she's very capable of scoring a lot of points.
Yeah, and that's what you're going to need the second half. All right, so now you've got a couple of week break here. Tell me a little bit here about as far as what you guys look to work on over the break.
Working on over the break, we'll continue working on breaking the press. With our small number of 7 girls, it's really difficult to practice against that.
Well, let's talk about that. How do you guys handle pressure or practice with 7 girls?
We just try to simulate with 3 people a lot of times, and we go 3-on-3 a lot, and sometimes throw our 4th person in on the offensive side just to give an open person. But yeah, we struggle with trying to simulate game situations.
Yeah, what are some of the other things you look to work on over the break?
Mainly shooting. We've got to get better at putting the ball in the basket.
And obviously you come out of the break with North Lynn.
Yep, we do.
So, and I know the focus isn't on North Lynn. You guys just continue to keep working ahead.
Sure, yep. That's what we're just trying to do the little things we can do and try to do them well and see what happens throughout the year.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
You too.
Thank you. Once again, Starmont girls basketball coach Bob Pope talking things over about his Stars team as they dropped a 63-13 decision earlier. Quick break. When we return, we'll be joined by Edco girls basketball coach Steve Putz. Bulldog, we'll get you an MFL Marmac Clayton Ridge boys update in just a bit as well. We'll get you the girls finals as well from that game. And we'll also get you caught up to date on any boys game. So that and more when our halftime show continues. Vikings lead 34-19. Back with more after this.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
Welcome back to Starmont at the half. 34-19 is our score. I want to go through the girls' finals. MFL Marmac beat Clayton Ridge 43-27. Central over Turkey Valley 44-25. South Wind leads Postville in the fourth quarter 31-23. Those are the scores we have for you right now. Earlier tonight, the Edco girls victorious 63-13, the final score. We're joined by their head coach, Steve Putz. Coach, first off here, first quarter, you guys came on, I think like you wanted to, grab control of this ball game early. Campbell Kirby got you off to the great start.
Yeah, no, it really did. I mean, like you said, we wanted to set the tone early, get them, just get off to a good start. And like I said, it was great to see Campbell Kirby have one of her better nights, tonight, and especially in that first quarter, hitting some big shots and layups and steals. So it was good to see that out of her tonight.
It was Campbell Kirby in the first quarter from the outside, then the second quarter, a pointed effort to get the ball to Helmrichs down low.
Yeah, no, I mean, it definitely, we always want to, even on any given night, we always want to go inside out, because that's where we're at our best between with Marin, Audrey, and Claire type of deal. So that's kind of our normal game plan, go inside, and then, they're good about getting inside-out shots, and giving every girl an opportunity to score.
The other thing is, let's talk about Audrey Helmrichs getting 1,000 points once again in this for her career, and that was a nice timeout taken there.
Yeah, no, it definitely was. It was nice to be able to, after the performance that the team had and what she had last night, to give her that opportunity. So it was nice to be able to get that kind of out of the way and done. And it was a good team effort there to for her to get that goal that we had for her, and it was good. It was nice to have that before the break.
All right, so the other thing is about Helmrichs, talk about the scoring, but the passing she did out of the high post tonight.
Yeah, no, she is really. I mean, it's more to her, about she wants to win games, and she's unselfish overall, sometimes, and she wants to, she does move the ball and pass the ball really well out of our offense.
All right, we talked about your two leading scorers, but again, Marin Gall contributing 8 points. Lily Boriski had 7 points. Rachel Eichelceder off the bench with 6 points. Again, some other kids stepping up for you.
Yeah, no, there's all starting to come on. I mean, Lily does a nice job sitting past the lanes, getting steals, and scoring on the other end that way and help running the offense. She's more time she plays, the better she's getting at doing that. And like I said, Rachel and Marin, I mean, Rachel's just starting to get more and more minutes, and she had a big game last night scoring 8, and she had our Rachel did, and then she had another 6 tonight, so that was good.
All right, you guys are at the break now, so what do you look to work on over the break?
Yeah, no, it's just, I mean, like I said, I was really happy with the first half of basketball that we had. We couldn't ask for much better at 9-2 and sitting second in conference all alone, so I couldn't ask for more of what this team have, early on, and all you can do is progressively over break, just work on fine-tuning things, offensively. We can always look better offensively, just running stuff, executing things, and then working on some stuff, game-ending situations. So just kind of fine-tune things and see what the second half brings.
Schedule-wise, how do you guys come out of the break?
Yeah, we go right to Springville, right away coming back, So they're playing really well right now. They're 8-3, at the break here. So, I mean, one of their losses was to us first game of the year. So I'm sure going down to their place, they're going to, they're one game behind us in the conference, so they're going to want to get that back when we go down there to play them. So it's going to, we got to be prepared and be ready to play right away out of the break.
All right, Coach. Have yourself a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll catch up with you guys.
Yep. Thanks, Dan.
Edco girls basketball coach Steve Putz, his team victorious tonight, 63-13, the final score. We'll take a break. When we return, first half stats and second half action. Viking boys lead 34-19 at the break. Back with more after this.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Life's better when you're under our roof because our agents can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams. Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader today.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Viking Stars Basketball is brought to you in part by Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg, Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Blooms Flowers Gifts and more in Edgewood. Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman, your independent crop insurance agent. Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. Nix Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, and Furniture Showcase in Olwine.
Another girls' final tonight. Southwind beat Postville 41-33. Here at the half, Edco leads 34-19. A dominating second quarter. They outscored Starmont 21-8. We turn things over to Coach Hammond. Let's go through the first half totals.
For the Vikings, they're led by Price Rochford, 15 points. 8 points for Christopher Lang, 4 points for William Wiskus, 4 points for Bryce Stannard, 2 points for McCoy Olin, 1 point for Kyler Cole. They shot 44%, 1 of 4 outside the arc, only 5 turnovers, and 5 of 8 from the free throw line. For the Stars, they're led by Kyle Sherman with 7 points, 4 points for Maddox Vasky, 3 points for Isaiah Maker, 2 points for Sawyer Beatty, 2 points for Jack Toll, and 1 point for Tristan Kruger, 19 points in the first half. They shot 42%, 1 of 3 behind the arc, only 2 of 5 from the free throw line for 40%. 13 turnovers for the Stars in the first half.
Really a difference in the ball game is the turnovers, and Edco, I would say that is their best half of basketball they have played on both ends of the court.
They shot the ball well. They took care of the basketball. They defended. They rebound. I thought they played a complete game in that first half, and late in that second quarter really pulled away and kind of put Starmont behind the 8 ball here.
All right, it will be Starmont's basketball to start the second half for Edco. It'll be their starting 5, Olin, Rochford, Wiskus, Lang, and also Cole. Meanwhile, for Starmont, it'll be Vasky along with Toll. They'll start the second quarter as well with Maker, Beatty, and Sherman, both teams with their starting 5 as we start the second half, and Edco leading 34-19. They play 1-3-1. They've played zone throughout. And right side in the offensive end, it is again Maker. Baseline Sherman, baseline 17-foot jump shot, cupped in and out, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Starmont, and it goes back to Edco. Edco has allowed very few second shots in this game.
Yeah, both teams crashing the boards hard, but Edco really keeping Starmont off of the offensive glass tonight.
And across the timeline is Rochford. Starmont continues their zone, more of a 1-2-2 zone, with Vasky dropping down to help along the baseline. Lang, right side, tried to go to the corner, pass deflected, picked up by Sherman. Sherman left side to Maker. Maker drives in, one-handed runner, leaves it off the right, no good. Rochford gets the rebound, ahead in the offensive end is Lang. Lang drives in, leans in, the shot no good. Trying to draw the charge was Sherman, but probably a good no call. Lang never really hit him. Here losing the basketball on the offensive end is Toll. Picked up by Caden Cole, who drives in, left-handed layup, no good. Sherman got him with the body on the drive in. Sherman trying to draw the charge, but he slid over late. Caden Cole to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, little helter-skelter here to start the third, up and down, making those wild passes, but Caden Cole slowing down, taking it strong to the basket, gets the contact.
One thing both these teams don't want to do is go up and down the court. And again, unless you've got a one-on-one fast break situation or you got numbers, free throw by Caden Cole, it is good. Cole had the numbers there, was a good example. Free throw no good, by the way, correction. It was short. Second foul committed by Sherman. So the first foul of our second half, almost a minute in. Second free throw rolls around, got it to stay down. So Caden Cole makes 1 of 2. And the Vikings lead by 16 right now. Sherman across the timeline offensively and goes back out on top to Maker. And we do have another score, that MFL Marmac score we've been waiting to get. MFL Marmac leads Clayton Ridge 8-2 at the end of 1. Also, Central leads Turkey Valley 8-7 at the end of 1. Meanwhile, Toll, offensive end, right side for 3, got it! Stars hoping to heat up, and Toll from the outside brings them back within 13.
That's a big bucket for the Stars here. Get going in the second half.
Cole across the timeline offensively, has it right side. Maker, again, enough defense to make Cole give it up. Left side to Lang on the wing. Lang back out on top to Rochford. Shot clock is at 15. Again, Edco is a team that does a very good job being patient on offense in the half court. Left side to Wiskus. Back over to Rochford. He's open. Left side for 3. It's off the back of the rim. Long. Sherman got the rebound. Then he's bodied out of there. Run into by Wiskus or Lang from behind. You can pick or choose. And the foul is going to be called on Wiskus.
Yeah, you could have picked either one of those guys. A lot of contact from both of them. Just trying to pick up that offensive rebound.
So each team has committed 1 foul. 2 minutes into our third quarter. And across the timeline is Toll. So the Stars trying to work their way back, down by 16 moments ago. Vasky in the corner to Sherman. He's open on the wing. 15-foot jump shot. Circled around. Got it to stay down. Sherman gets the hometown touch. And the Stars, 5 points in a hurry, back within 11. Back offensively, Lang. Lang loses the basketball, out of bounds, and the turnover ends up beside Coach Olin into the Edco bench. And that was an unforced turnover committed by Edco.
Yeah, just not able to get the handle on that and tried to dribble it instead of just picking it up and dribbles it out of bounds.
Stannard into the game. Checking out is Lang after that turnover for the Vikings. And now Lang plays the top of the 1-3-1, and it's extended to half court. And trying to go right side was Maker. The ball kicked by Caden Cole on the wing, and it goes to Starmont. They'll take it in front of their own bench, actually along the baseline, off the right side is where they'll take it.
Yeah, they're going to say that's happened inside the free throw line, so they're going to take it down at the bottom.
And it will be Vasky having to go to Beatty at the elbow. Back over to Maker. Maker with it, left side. And right wing to Sherman. He's open. Right side for three. It's off the back of the rim. Had a great look. Rebound picked up by Maker. Put back. He leaves it short from the right side. Maker with another offensive rebound. Saves it back to Sherman. Sherman drives in. Pulls up outside the lane. That shot no good. Sherman gets another rebound and a reach-in foul committed by Rochford. Well, just when we talked about Edco keeping Starmont off the glass, the Stars 3-4 opportunities here.
Yeah, great opportunities, and that foul on Rochford, that's going to be his third.
Second committed by Edco this third quarter. Vasky inbounds, goes back out on top to Maker. Left side to Sherman. Sherman on the left wing, and now goes to Toll. Kicks it in the corner to Vasky. Vasky drives in, takes a contested shot, forced it, shot no good. Wiskus loses the rebound, picked up by Vasky. Open in the lane, 6-foot jump shot facing the basket. It is good, and they're back within 9. So they've made up here 7 points in a hurry, 5 minutes left in the third.
Yeah, Edco only with that one free throw, but no field goal yet in this second half.
And it is Rochford at the volleyball line, right side to Caden Cole. Cole along the baseline. And he's going to bring it back out on top to Rochford. Rochford, 25 feet away. Got it from the right side. Rochford with a deep three. Vikings go back up by a dozen. And I believe there is a foul. This is after the three-point shot, or at least they're going to have a word there. There was an exchange between players.
Well, and I think he tapped the ball as well as that went through the hoop and knocked it away so they couldn't grab it clean. He's just telling them, leave the ball. Let them pick it up.
They did not call a
There was
violation.
no foul. There's no violation.
And there was no violation there. And here is Standard knocking the ball away from Sherman at center court, but Standard able to go back to the backcourt to get it. Vasky, right side. Vikings go back up by a dozen. And right side offensively,
That's
it is
Scott.
Scott for a three, just into the ball game. Misses the shot. Rebound picked up by Maker. Tried to work it back to Scott at the elbow, but it's intercepted by the Vikings. Back offensively, Standard. Left side to Caden Cole. Drives baseline, stops the dribble, and then wisely goes to Standard. Good decision to not force the action there. Left side to Standard. He drives in. Bounce pass over to Olin. Knocked away by Scott on the weak side. Loose ball picked up by Vasky. Stars turn him over. Vasky back in the offensive end to Beatty. Beatty left side to Scott on the wing. 15-foot jump shot. Aired it out long. It is no good. Caden Cole gets the rebound to the right.
Yeah, Stars got a good look that time, but not able to knock it down. Getting stops down here against Edco. They're getting themselves back into this ball game.
And right side, Standard back out on top. And they work it right wing to Caden Cole. Good thing for the Vikings here. After seeing that lead cut to 9, they're back running their offense. And Rochford goes left side along the baseline to Caden Cole. In the lane to Wiskus on the left block, trying to back his way underneath, covered. Standard at the free throw line, 15-foot jump shot over the front of the rim, rolls to the back, and it's good. Inside, outside for the Vikings, back up by 14.
And Bryce Standard's had 3 of those nice little 10, 12-footers and knocking them down.
And here across the timeline, a reach-in foul committed by Standard. So the Vikings have committed a couple of reach-in fouls here in this third quarter.
Yeah, that's their third foul in the quarter with 3 minutes to play. So they don't want to put the Stars at the free throw line. You don't want to give them some free opportunities to get back into this ball game.
And checking out, Olin checks out of the ball game, as does Caden Cole. Kyler Cole into the game, along with Lang back in there. Scott outside the right elbow to Vasky. 3 minutes left in our third quarter. Left side to Sherman. Sherman at the elbow, pulls up, 15-foot jump shot, nails it. Swished it through, and it's 40-28 as Sherman brings him back within a dozen.
Yeah, nice basket there by Sherman to answer the run here by the Vikings.
Standard, high post area. They go to Wiskus. Wiskus tried to reverse it right side, but Lang started to go towards the baseline. The ball sails out of bounds, and the Vikings turn it over.
Yeah, 4 turnovers for the Vikings here in the third quarter, 9 on the game so far.
Yeah, 5 in the first half, and they've matched that here almost in the second quarter. Maker checks out. Back into the ball game for them is Toll. Toll left side to Sherman. Sherman goes to the high post area to Beatty, feeds it to Scott, who reverses it right side to Vasky. Stars a little out of sorts on offense here. Vasky, top of the key to Toll, absolutely wide open for 3 off the front of the rim, left it short. Standard gets the rebound to Lang. Lang, 3-on-1 fast break, tried to bounce it to Wiskus, and overshot him out of bounds. And again, this is what happens sometimes when you play a little quicker than you need to.
Well, and they had numbers on that. You could see Christopher Lang trying to lead somebody, but nobody was going to the hoop, and the ball just kind of trickles away. And you can see their frustration, but you got time. You can pull that back out, run clock, be patient like you've done in the first half.
Maker checks back into the ball game as Vasky checks out. Also, Kyler Cole has checked out as Knipper comes back into the ball game. Xander Knipper for the Vikings. They throw it across the court, and it is Scott who gets it ahead of the pack, but misses the layup driving right. Good straight-up defense by Wiskus. Forced the errant shot. Back in the offensive end on top, it is again Lang. In the corner, Standard back over to Lang. And here's Rochford, 22 feet away. Top of the key, grazes the side of the rim. Long rebound. Rochford tries to track it down towards the far right corner, but runs out of room, out of bounds, and it goes back to the Stars.
Yeah, under 2 minutes to play here, and you get that feeling the Stars want to put a little run together. The Vikings want to get a defensive stop here, maybe get another bucket, extend this lead before before the quarter.
Toll, right side to Scott. Scott drives baseline on the right block, takes a fadeaway 6-foot jump shot, rolls over the front of the rim. Scott had the ball knocked away, but able to regroup, and they're back within 10. Back Lang to Rochford. Rochford right side to Knipper. He drives baseline, takes a tough shot, 8 feet along the lane, 12-foot distance. The ball shot no good, but then Sherman along with Toll trying to fight for the ball. It goes out of bounds off both, and it stays down here with the Vikings.
Yeah, and I don't think those two knew that the person jostling them was a teammate.
Tristan Kruger just checked into the game for the Stars moments ago as he checked in for Beatty. Meanwhile, left side, Rochford inbounds to Wiskus. And Caden Cole back into the game for the Vikings. Right side, Rochford. And they get it back over top of the key. Caden Cole knocked away momentarily. Drives into the defense, pulls up, shot blocked by Scott. Rebound, though, picked up by Lang, who saves it on over to Rochford. Baseline tried to go to Cole, and Kruger saves it back. Kruger stole it away in the corner. Maker back into the offensive end to Toll. Here is Scott, middle of the lane, pulls up, 6-foot shot off the back of the rim, no good. Sherman gets the rebound, spins to the left. His bank shot, too strong, falling down. Missed the shot, and Knipper finally clears the rebound inside a minute left in our third quarter.
Missed opportunity there for the Stars, not able to get that bucket.
And Rochford across the timeline. The Vikings scored 34 points in the first half. They only have 6 right now in this third quarter, but still lead by double digits. Wiskus on top to Rochford. Left side to Lang. He's open. Left side for 3 off the front of the rim. Shot no good. Maker grabbed the ball. He let it go out of bounds, but grab the ball, young fella.
Yeah, you got it cleared. Nobody's behind you. Grab the ball, get out and go. But he let that trickle out.
Sherman hobbling as he comes to the sideline. Kruger checks out as well for Starmont. Meanwhile, Vasky comes back in along with Beatty. Knipper checks out for Edco as Wiskus comes out of the game. Olin back in there, and also coming back in is Standard. So 36 seconds to go in our third quarter. Inbounds, Toll to Maker. Maker right side, intercepted by Lang in the offensive end. He was looking to go to Vasky. Back right side, Standard. Standard drives in, throws up the prayer, and he's bailed out by contact. As Vasky called for the foul, just driving in and really out of control with Standard, bailed out by the contact.
Well, and that's going to be on the floor, but you can
that?
see Coach Olin going, we want to work this for a good shot. We don't want to just throw something up.
Inbounds, Cole catches it outside the lane. His shot in traffic leaves it short, but he's fouled by Beatty. Beatty got him on the arm going up, and that will put Standard actually to the free throw line. Caden Cole with 22 seconds left in the third quarter on the second foul by Beatty.
And Edco runs that little stack right in front of the ball, and 2 front guys kind of clear out, and that third guy just steps forward, and that's what Caden Cole did, elevates, got a piece of the arm, so he's going to go to the free throw line.
Caden Cole's free throw, circles around, got it to stay down. Kyler Cole comes back into the ball game. Rochford gets out, checks out, and this will only be for the last 22 seconds of the third quarter to buy him a breather. And at the free throw line is Caden Cole trying to put it back to a 12-point lead. Second free throw, it is good, 42-30. So the Stars got back within 9. Kruger was at the scorer's table. They didn't let him in, so they stopped play as Beatty checks out. But Starmont made a run to get back within 9, and the Vikings keeping them at a distance right now.
Yeah, get it back to double figures here before half. Starmont needs to get a bucket here, try to get it to at least a 10 point.
2-2-1 pressure by the Vikings. Scott in the backcourt goes right side to Maker, and Maker fouled there, and the foul committed by Lang. That'll be the 4th foul committed on Edco at center court. Lang just late trying to get that steal on the near side.
Yeah, I thought he had ball, but must have got a piece of the arm there, so Starmont's going to take it out on their side.
And they can work for the last shot if they choose. 15.7 seconds to go in our quarter. Inbounds to Toll. Toll on the right wing. And again, looking in the lane, stops his dribble, needs some help, and takes an off-balance 8-foot jump shot that is well short. Kruger loses it out of bounds. Toll got caught in no man's land, forced up a shot, and Edco will have to go the length of the court in 4.9 seconds. Inbounds, they get it to center court to Lang. Lang in the offensive end, drives in, little one-handed runner on its way, banks long, and that's how the third quarter comes to an end. Vikings led by 15 at the half. It's 14 going to the fourth at 44-30. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Looking for a checking account with no fees? People's State Bank has just the account for you. People's e-checking account offers customers an interest-bearing checking account with no monthly service charge. You will receive free basic design, People's Preferred Checks, free debit card, and also have access to our free People's Online Banking and mobile app. We also offer refunds of up to 6 ATM fees per month. Get your account set up today. Minimum opening deposit of $100. Customer must enroll in online banking and opt in for e-statements. People's State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing member.
Viking Stars Basketball is brought to you in part by Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Northeast Iowa Sub-Drains in Strawberry Point, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual Agent in Monona, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, and Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com.
So it's actually 42-30, by the way. They changed it during the quarter period. Let's go through the shooting in the third quarter, Coach.
For the Vikings, they were 2 of 9, 1 of 4 behind the arc, 1 of 5 inside, but 3 of 4 from the free throw line, so that was a positive. 8 for 12 on the night. They had 6 turnovers, so they're up to 11 on the evening. For the Stars, they were 5 of 18, 1 of 3 behind the arc. Didn't shoot a free throw, but took care of the basketball, only those 2 turnovers.
So again, our score, 42-30. Edco in the lead. They have the ball as we start the fourth quarter. It'll be Rochford, Caden Cole. Also out there, Oland, Wiskus, and Lang. Right side, Caden Cole at the right elbow area. And they go baseline to Oland, back right side to Wiskus. So our fourth quarter just underway. Caden Cole drives baseline, finds himself free, 15-footer, leaves it short at the side of the rim, but Lang gets the rebound on the weak side, and he'll bring it right back out on top. Vikings maintain possession. Cole left side to Lang. Lang at the elbow, back over to Rochford. Rochford, guarded by Maker, spins, takes a double pump shot along the baseline, muscles it up and in. Strong move by Rochford. Vikings go back up now by 14.
Yes, a great strength move there by Price Rochford, attacking the rim, getting that basket.
And back offensively, right side, Maker. Drives in, covered, tried to go back out on top. It's knocked away. The Stars turn it over. Back in the offensive end, Caden Cole, left side to Wiskus. He leaves the shot short. I don't think he was expecting the ball there and caught it kind of over the shoulder and tried to flip it up.
Well, they got buried so deep on that, and then the pass came.
Sherman, left corner for 3, grazes the side of the rim. Rebound kicks out of there, picked up by Caden Cole, ahead to Lang. Lang drives in from the left-handed side there, uses the right hand, and the Vikings equal their biggest lead of the night at 46-30. Back offensively, it is again Starmont. So they clawed back within 9, but falling behind again now.
Yeah, slipping back to that 16-point mark, and you can see Coach Olin wants to get his defense pumped up a little bit here.
Sherman drives baseline, pulls up, 8-foot shot, no good. Beatty gets the air ball, banks it up and in off the left side. 46-32 on the short shot. Now some full court pressure by Starmont, and as Rochford tried to push it ahead, it's knocked away at center court.
Yeah, just some patience there by the Vikings. Try to work it inside and get an easy bucket, but Starmont pushing the pace a little bit, forcing the Vikings a little out of their comfort zone here, and I think they're going to have to do more of that to get back in this, being down 14.
Starmont went full court pressure, by the way, after that last basket at the other end. So as we approach the 6-minute mark, they hand it off, and it is Rochford. Drives baseline, muscles up the shot, rolls over to the side of the rim. It is up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. Beatty got him with the body. And Rochford to the free throw line for a 3-point opportunity.
And the Vikings trying to extend that lead here, and like we said, playing their best basketball, but here's Rochford getting to the rack again, getting the hang time and finishing. Now he needs to complete that 3-point play.
Beatty's 4th foul. He'll check out. Kruger comes back into the ball game. That's our first whistle of this fourth quarter. But the Vikings lead by 16, and Rochford has had, 4 3-point opportunities tonight?
He's done a nice job with every one of them.
Free throw, it is good, 49-32. Leading scorer so far.
Yeah, Rochford's leading scorer. He's got 23 right now.
And it's, again, 49-32, and now we've got stoppage of play. The clock the shot clock had not started.
Yeah, neither clock had started, so something, they missed a button there or something, so they're going to reset this.
And instead of running off 5 or 6 seconds, we'll just restart from that. So Maker goes into the backcourt and gets it there to Toll. Toll back to Maker, knocked away by Olin. Wiskus picks it up, gets it ahead to Caden Cole. Cole drives in, the shot blocked by Toll. Toll, for again, a young guy. Great hops blocking that shot.
Yeah, the sophomore and not the tallest guy in the court, but man, he got up.
Sherman drives baseline, loses the basketball along the baseline, but it goes out of bounds. It was last touched by the Vikings. They'll take it off the right side of the basket.
Yeah, and we're going to have a sub here for the Vikings. Bryce Stannard's going to come in the game. He's going to spell Caden Cole here, and Caden Cole, been impressed with how he's been playing after that shoulder, took him out of the game early in that first quarter.
Yeah, hasn't even been icing it after coming out of the ball game, but he's toughened it out. Olin checks out of the ball game as Knipper comes back in for the Vikings. Off the right side, Toll goes into the corner, intercepted by Rochford. He was trying to go into the deep left corner to Scott, who just checked into the ball game for the Stars. So back in the offensive end, Stannard back out on top. Again, if you're the Vikings, be patient. You lead by 17 here in the fourth. They go to the right block. They get it to Wiskus. Wiskus shot blocked by Scott. Wiskus saves it back to Stannard. Right side for three. That shot is no good. Rebound, Knipper saves it off the legs of Toll in the deep left corner. And it stays down here with the Vikings. Great hustle by Knipper.
Yeah, great hustle by Knipper to throw that off of Toll. Both of them getting aggressive, getting after that ball.
And along the baseline is where Rochford will take it out of bounds towards the left corner. Kruger checks out. Back into the game is Vasky for the Stars. And again, they go back into the corner to Rochford. He's open, deep left corner for three. Cupped in and out, no good. Then off the front of the rim, Vasky got the rebound, and then a silly reach-in foul from behind by Lang. Lang just reached in from behind. That's playing the rec league defense there.
Yeah, and that's the first foul on the Vikings here in the fourth quarter. Second foul on Christopher Lang, and Caden Cole's going to check back in.
Yep.
Christopher Lang's going to go to the bench here.
So Lang checks out, and the ball goes back to Starmont. Vikings picking him up there, almost three-quarters court. Sherman in the offensive end, drives, leans in, misses the 8-foot shot, goes over the back of Wiskus, gets the rebound, put back, it is up, it is in. Foul, count the basket. And Sherman kept at it. He'll go to the free throw line for a three-point opportunity.
Those second chance opportunities, and Kyle Sherman able to sky up and get that ball. And we're going to take a timeout, it says?
The way it looks like we are, yes. Starmont's going to take a timeout. 5:06 to go. Vikings lead by 15. Let's take this break.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
49-34, Edco in the lead. Another score. Turkey Valley and Central getting to the half. Turkey Valley leads Central 21-16 at the half. We're the early show tonight. That doesn't happen very often.
Doesn't happen very often, but not a lot of JV tonight.
So Sherman trying to make the free throw after a timeout taken by Starmont. Down by 15. Free throw is good, and it's 49-35. So the question is, can the Stars make a run here? And they're going to pick up Edco now. Half court, and it's going to be man-to-man.
It's going to be man-to-man. They're going to try to man up and cause some chaos here.
And Stannard in the timeline, knocked away by Maker, but Stannard goes back to center court to pick it up. So the Stars here figure they're going to try to get after it. Rochford, almost bodied by Toll, tried to go right side. It's intercepted by Maker. Maker back to Vasky, jump stop, scores the layup. So they're back within a dozen as we approach 4.5 left in the fourth. Here's Rochford, right side, back over on top to Stannard. Stannard covered for the Vikings. It's important you run your offense here, and now a timeout taken by Edco. So the Vikings use their first timeout. The lead trimmed to 12. Timeout Edco. Let's take this break.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition.
Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
So the Stars decide to go full court, pick up the pressure, and a timeout taken by Edco.
Yeah, they just want to refocus, know what they want to do with the ball here against this man-to-man defense.
And on top, it is Standard. Hounded by Maker, then Maker commits that silly reach-in foul. Good defense there. You can be aggressive there, but again, that reach-in with the official right there, pretty tough to get away with that.
Well, Maker has quick feet, and he just reached with the hand, came across Standard's body. He just needs to keep playing good defense with his
Another
feet.
score at the half. MFL Marmac leads Clayton Ridge 27-8 at the half. Meanwhile, if you're the Vikings here, run your offense and you're on your way. Halfway through the third quarter, Knipper has it left side on top, intercepted by Maker. Vikings turn it over. Maker drives in, the shot blocked by Caden Cole. Then the ball goes off the hands of Maker, and it goes back to the Vikings. A fast break denied there by Edco.
And I think that's a good call. I think that shot was blocked. Coach Bentley does not agree with the call, but I think it was clean, and then that ball clearly went off Maker's hands.
All right, Rochford was out just for that possession. They saw the turnover and quickly bring Rochford back into the ball game as Knipper checks out, as does Stannard. Back in there is Kyler Cole along with Rochford. So Rochford will help settle things down here with a 12-point lead for Edco. They've led by as much as 17 in the second half. Kyler Cole goes off a pick, covered, back out on top to Wiskus. Wiskus in the lane. Olin steals his defender, pump fakes, and then bodied the shot, blocked by Scott, but a foul. Olin did a great job sealing his defender. Stars were able to regroup, but Olin to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, nice steal there by McCoy Olin. He got the ball, and he gathered himself to let the defense go by. Good pump fake. And then he stuck with it, trying to get that shot off, knowing there's going to be contact from both sides.
Olin's free throw on its way. It is good. 50-37, Edco in the lead. Both these teams 0-5 in the league, so one of these teams going to feel a whole lot better heading into the Christmas break with a conference victory. Olin's second free throw circled no good, but Caden Cole the rebound, put back. It is up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. And with 3:33 to go, the Vikings go up by 15.
And that was a great offensive rebound. Caden Cole just kind of pinned his man underneath, and that ball came off clean. He went right back up with it in the contact. He's got a chance for an end one here.
So this becoming a long series for Edgewood Colesburg offensively. Free throw on its way. It is short. It is no good. Rebound tipped out of there. Picked up by Olin. And Olin cannot hang on to it. Sherman, actually down on the court is Scott along with Olin. It is a jump ball. Olin just couldn't grab it.
Yeah.
And it's a jump ball that gives it back to the Stars.
And that ball crawled over the top of all those hands, so it was kind of a loose ball, but nobody able to come up with it. We're going to have a jump ball.
That last foul on Scott, by the way, was his third. Meanwhile, the fourth team foul on Starmont. So Edco will be shooting free throws the rest of the fourth quarter. Baskey on top to Toll, left side to Sherman. Sherman, top of the key to Toll. Toll with it, brings it to the free throw line, pulls up, 15-footer over the front of the rim, but rolls off to the left. It is no good. In the air, Rochford could not find the handle on it, but they say Starmont touched it last. With 3:06 to go, the Vikings get it back.
Yeah, that looked like it might have came off Rochford, but must have been a Star. Poked it out of his hands, out of bounds.
Across the timeline, Rochford brings it ahead in the offensive end for the Vikings. Again, eat some clock here if you're Edco. No reason to rush anything, and Lang is at the scores table to give them another guard. Caden Cole has it right side. Wiskus in the lane. The pass intercepted by Vasky. There's a steal as Vasky able to drop down on the double team. Vasky has a lane to the basket. Double pump layup. No good, but fouled on the drive in. And the Vikings send the Stars to the free throw line as Vasky was able to get to the middle of the lane without being stopped.
Well, yeah, nobody stopped him, and then he elevated, and I didn't see a lot of contact. He looked like he got to the rim pretty clean, but they're going to say somebody bodied him. So a couple of free throws here, and the foul's called on McCoy Olin.
That's his second. Vasky's free throw, it is no good. Stars right at their average point per game this year. We mentioned that we thought this game would be played into the 40s, but Edco has pushed it into the 50s tonight, and they are enjoying a 15-point lead. Stars Only able to get back within 9 in the second half. Second free throw, that's off the mark, and it missed it to the right. Scott the rebound, reverse layup, no good, but he's fouled by Olin. Scott outworking everybody off the right side. He'll go to the free throw line for 2, and now both teams 4 fouls here in the fourth.
Yeah, every foul from here on out is going to be a 2 free throw shot, so both teams need to clean it up here, especially Vikings. Protect this lead. Don't put them at the foul line.
Scott to the free throw line. Free throw on its way. It is off the back of the rim and rolls off to the right. It is no good. So the Stars, they need to make these free throws to have any chance.
Yeah, they need to make free throws, get back into this. They're getting offensive opportunities. They're getting second chance points, but they're just not capitalizing.
Olin checks out with those 3 fouls. Standard back into the ball game for the Vikings. Scott to the free throw line, and that free throw is short. They've missed 4 in a row as Wiskus gets the rebound to the left. And again, the Stars have picked him up full court. Standard brings it into the offensive end, hounded by Maker. Standard crossover dribble left side, 2.5 left in the fourth, and he stepped out of bounds in front of the Edco bench. I've always said this, it's one thing to make a turnover, but it's another thing to make a turnover right in front of your own bench with the coach standing right beside there. And Starmont wants a timeout here. 52-37, Vikings trying to close the deal. Let's take this break.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned. And Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, and Decorah, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
52-37, Edco in the lead, 2:25 to go in our fourth quarter. It is Starmont's basketball, and they bring it into the offensive end with Vasky. Starmont has 2 timeouts. Scott from the elbow, 15-footer off the back of the rim. But Stars getting some opportunities, but they come up empty. Lang ahead of the pack, tried to lead Standard, an errant pass, and again, you see Coach Olin saying, settle down.
Yeah, if you've got the advantage, if you've got something open, sure, but don't try to thread the needle. Don't try to force the issue here. Pull it back out, run your offense for 30 seconds, and get a good shot.
Vasky inbounds to Maker. Maker goes right sideline to Scott. In the lane to Sherman. Sherman, little fadeaway shot, banks it up and in from 5 feet away, middle of the lane. 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. They're down by 13. Standard in the backcourt. Brings it right side to Lang. Lang in the corner, and again, if you're Edco, take 30 seconds off the clock, and as I say that, Wiskus throws up the shot from the right side. It is no good. Maker got the rebound, but traveled, trying to get it out of the lane. Wiskus didn't have position that time and took an ill-advised shot.
Well, he posted up hard, and they got him the ball, but didn't know what he was going to do with it. Kind of flips it up there against the taller Sherman, and that thing was just lucky to come off and go back to the Vikings.
Inbound Standard, a dangerous pass, and they throw it away in the corner, picked up there by Sherman. Sherman to Vasky, he drives in, his left-handed layup up and in, and a timeout taken by Starmont. 1:41 to go. The Stars creep back within 11. They're down to 1 timeout. 52-41, Edco in the lead. Let's take this break.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
52-41, the Stars again down by 11. They'll pick up Edco full court here, and for the Vikings, it's just about handling pressure to close this deal.
Handle pressure, take care of the ball, be strong with it, take it to the hoop if you got a lane, otherwise pull it out, run some offense.
And full court pressure, inbounds to Rochford, and Rochford fouled. So, and that was just 2 hands into the back, and it appears to me that the Stars are just going to foul right away instead of playing defense, and that's the 5th foul on Toll.
Yeah, Toll just put his hands on him to make sure he gets the foul, and kind of surprising, he's going to fall out of the ball game. So Sawyer Bay is going to have to check in the ball game here for him after that 5th foul.
It takes a guard away for the Stars, and Beatty will go to the left block, but Rochford leads Edco in this ball game, and he's been pretty good from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, tonight he's been really, really good. He shoots about 54% during the year.
And we jinxed him on that one as he missed it from left to right. Better tonight, though.
Yeah, better shooting. That's actually his first miss from the free throw line.
So the second free throw being eyed with 1:39 to go in the fourth. Second free throw, it is good. 53-41. The Vikings hit 1 of 2. That should be enough. Sherman to Vasky. Vasky in the offensive end. Drives in, pulls up, middle of the lane. 8-foot jump shot. Rolls to the right. It is no good. Lang saves the rebound. Back out on top to Vasky. Sherman on the top of the key. Takes a 19-foot jump shot. It's off the side of the rim. No good. Beatty gets the rebound, and he's fouled by Caden Cole after Beatty got the rebound. So Beatty goes to the free throw line for 2. And an opportunity for the Stars to score without the clock moving.
Yeah, the Stars not shooting great from the free throw line. They didn't shoot a free throw in the third quarter. 2 for 5 in the first half. They've only made 1 of 5 in this fourth quarter.
And free throw by Beatty. It is good. Rolled over the front of the rim, rolled to the back. And it is now 53-42. We've still got a long ways to go with 1:21 left in the fourth. I feel this is going to take another 15 minutes. Second free throw, it is no good. Rochford got his hand on it, and it's going to stay down here. Rochford and Vasky trying to track it down in the far right corner, and Starmont takes it off the right side of the basket.
And Starmont's been given lots of opportunities. Can they capitalize and get back into this?
Yeah, this is not the way Edco wants to close this game. Right side to Scott. Scott in the corner and double teamed, and then Kyler Cole almost fouls him. Sherman gets at the elbow, misses the 15-footer. Lang got the rebound, and he's quickly fouled by Scott. So with 1:07 to go, Starmont's decided we're just going to foul every opportunity.
Yeah, instead of trying to play defense, giving up easy buckets, they're just going to foul, make Edco make free throws, and then they need to get those offensive sets and try to get baskets.
Yeah, just trying to extend things if they can. But Lang goes to the free throw line. Lang, before last night's ball game, from the free throw line this year, has been a total of has only had a few opportunities. Free throw there over the front of the rim. It is good, and it's 54-42. That was the 4th foul on Scott, by the way.
Well, and you get a feeling, hit a couple of these sets of free throws, play good straight-up defense, and you're going to be able to salt this one away.
Lang, second free throw on its way. Popped in and out, but it rolls back through, and now a timeout taken by Edco. We're far from done. 1:07 to go. Edco leads 55-42. Let's take this break.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student-athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
A ragtag fourth quarter, but it is Edco leading 55-42. Starmont with the basketball. Vikings have 3 timeouts. Starmont has 1. And here's full court pressure by Edco. But again, you have to be smart with this pressure and not commit a foul. Sherman to Maker, and a good job by Edco. Maker brings it across the timeline, gets to the basket. His little 8-foot leaner, it is up and in. 55-44, inside 50 seconds left in the fourth. And in the offensive end, it is Rochford, and he's fouled from behind by Starmont. So Starmont, with about 2 minutes to go, decided we're just going to foul here and send Edco to the line, and the Vikings have to score enough to try to put it away.
And you see the Vikings playing some full court defense, but not getting super aggressive with it. playing with their feet, and they got into the lane down here, and they let Stars kind of shoot that. Don't want to foul him and put him on the free throw line.
Rochford misses the first free throw. I don't know if that's the guy you necessarily want to foul if you are Starmont, just because of the game Rochford is having. He leads them offensively tonight. Second free throw, it is good, and Edco leads by a dozen. They've led anywhere from 9 to 17 points this second half, and Caden Cole steals the ball in front of the bench, but he throws it away. Picked up by Sherman. Sherman with a Euro step, lays it up from the left side using the right hand, and they're back within 10. The clock continues to run, but they stop it with 40 seconds left here in the fourth, and the last timeout used by Starmont. We'll take a break, back with more after this. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
At Top Gun Customs, we know that cars are complicated. We can handle all the complex new features of any vehicle, foreign or domestic. Not only will it look like new, it'll perform like new. At Top Gun, we don't care if it's a 30-point buck or just your neighbor's cat, big or small, we like them all. Top Gun also does fiberglass repairs, boats, motorcycles, guitars, detailing, paint corrections, headlight restoration. There's not much we don't do. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun for details and to schedule your repairs today. 563-964-9899.
56-46, Edco with possession and the lead. Starmont is out of timeouts, and it will be Caden Cole getting it inbound. Stars pick him up full court. Inbounds to Rochford. Rochford in the backcourt, 35 seconds to go. Dribbling it around here, brings it across the timeline into the offensive end. Caden Cole in the corner, and he's fouled immediately by Scott. The Vikings ran through a pick. Wiskus actually set a pick, and Sherman ran through it. And good job by Wiskus going over to help up Sherman after running into that brick wall.
Yeah, that was quite a collision because Sherman had no idea Wiskus was standing there. And I think this may be, is this somebody's fifth foul?
And that is Scott's fifth foul. So Kruger comes in. That is the second Starmont player to foul out with 33 seconds to go in our fourth quarter. But the Vikings able to play keep away for about 8 seconds. Free throw by Kyler Cole. It is good. And the Vikings go back up by 11.
Yeah, and at this point, you're going to have a hard time getting 11, 12 points within that 33 seconds. So Vikings need to not foul here.
A free throw on its way by Kyler Cole. It's off the back of the rim. It is no good. Sherman got the rebound, and Sherman back into the offensive end. Just stay away if you're Edco. Straight up defense. Beatty back over to Vasky. Vasky right side takes a tough 15-footer, and he's fouled. Are you kidding me? Caden Cole tried to block the shot with 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and Vasky goes to the free throw line for 2. An ill-advised foul.
Yeah, that's just a silly foul there because even if Vasky knocks it down, you got a couple seconds for the clock running, for the ball to get picked up. You can hold it out of bounds for 5 seconds. There's a lot of time that can just run.
Vasky has 2. The only thing left to decide is the final score. Edco played a dominant first half, but this is a team hasn't been in this situation much.
They haven't. They haven't had to defend a lead here like this, and I think they've done an okay job of it, but that was a silly one right there.
Second free throw, it is off the side of the rim to the right. It is no good. Wiskus gets the rebound. Back over to Rochford, and Starmont, I bet, is going to foul here as Rochford wisely gets it ahead to Caden Cole, and he's pushed there by Maker as they come across center court with 12 seconds to go, and at this point, you ought to just play it out, but Caden Cole will have 2 free throws with 12.6 seconds to go, and the Vikings have made enough free throws here in the fourth.
They have. They've done enough here. Not perfect, but only shooting, 12 in the first 3 quarters. They've shot about 10 here in the fourth quarter.
Caden Cole's free throw, it is good. 58-47. Vikings in the lead. They had that big second quarter. That's the difference in the game. Outscoring Starmont 21-8 in the second quarter. And the Vikings led by 15 at the half. Second free throw on its way, and that rolls off the left. It is no good. Rochford came over the back to tip the rebound. Beatty ahead of the pack to Maker. Maker drives in, and he's fouled by Lang. With 6.8 seconds to go, Lang tried to block the shot. All he had to do was give up the layup, and Edco didn't even have to inbounce the basketball.
They wouldn't. That ball would have gone through the hoop under 5 seconds. You don't even have to take it out. Even if you take it out, you don't have to inbound it. The game is over. That's just a silly foul.
And again, you got to realize Lang's a sophomore as the free throw is no good. But yes, the Vikings have to work on finishing these ball games out a little better as Lang checks out with 6.8 seconds to go.
So Edco is going to get their first conference win, and Coach Olin has a conversation with his young sophomore guard. Part of the learning experience.
Absolutely.
Second free throw by Maker. It is short. Rebound picked up there by Wiskus. Wiskus goes over to Rochford. Rochford, baseball pass into the offensive end to Kyler Cole. Holds the basketball, and the game comes to an end. Edco had a dominant first half. They had a 15-point halftime lead. Starmont would get no closer than 9, and Edco picks up their first conference win, defeating Starmont by a final score of 58-47. Edco improves to 2-8, 1-5 in the conference. Starmont drops to 1-7, 0-6 in the conference. A quick break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews. Your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Are you wanting to eat better, feel better, get your weight or other numbers under control, and need someone to hold you accountable? This is Brandy Strube, registered dietitian with Veterans Memorial Hospital. I welcome consultations with patients of all ages and look forward to helping you meet your nutritional goals. Please call the hospital to set up an appointment or ask your doctor for a referral at your next visit.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk On.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
At Al-McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, we provide more than energy. We also provide ideas to help keep you safe. Did you know light bulbs can reach 300 degrees Fahrenheit and are an often overlooked fire hazard? Overloaded outlets or faulty wires can also cause fires. Never run appliance or extension cords under rugs or furniture, as the cords can overheat and cause a fire. At Al-McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, we care about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Al-McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Final score, 58-47. Edco picks up their first conference win over Starmont. Other boys scores. MFL Marmac leads Clayton Ridge at the half, 27-8. Southwind leads Postville at the end of one, 24-15. Turkey Valley leads Central, 44-19. That game is at the end of 3. So the Vikings led by 15 at the half. Starmont made a bit of a run to get back within 9, but Edco able to keep them at the distance of 11. 58-47 the final score. We're joined by Coach Hammond. Let's go through the individual totals. Let's start with Edgewood Colesburg.
Edco was led by Price Rochford with 25 points tonight. Christopher Lang with 12. Caden Cole with 6, 4 points for Will Wiskus, 6 points for Bryce Stannard, 3 points for McCoy Olin, 2 points for Kyler Cole, so 58 points. They were 38% from the field tonight, 2 of 10 behind the arc, 18 of 42 inside the arc, 16 of 26 from the free throw line for 62%. That was their bread and butter. That was the difference in the ball game.
And again,
tonight.
hit enough free throws in the fourth quarter to keep Starmont at a distance.
Absolutely. And for Starmont, they were led tonight by Kyle Sherman. He had 18 points. Maddox Vasky had 11 points, 5 points for Isaiah Maker, 5 points for Sawyer Beatty, 5 points for Jack Toll, 2 points for Cale Scott, and 1 point for Tristan Kruger. They had 47% or 47 points, 38%. They were also hit 2 3-pointers, 18 of 45 inside the arc for 40%, 5 of 13. The irony of this whole thing is you look at these two 3-pointers for both teams, 18 field goals for both teams, 16 free throws for the the Vikings tonight, only 5 free throws for the Starmont Stars. There's a difference in our ball game.
Yep.
Turnovers body even, 17 for the Vikings, 19 for the Stars. So a pretty even game, but the free throw line the difference tonight for the Vikings.
And the Vikings making enough of their free throws. As a team coming into this ball game, they only shot from the free throw line 56%, so a little better numbers tonight, and then making enough in the fourth quarter to win this ball game. Edco led 13-11 at the end of one, but that second quarter, the difference in the game. Edco played their best first half of the season. They led 34-19 at the half. Starmont made a run, got back within 9 early in the third, but Starmont outscored Edco, as it turns out, 11-8 in the third quarter. Edco still led by a dozen coming into the fourth quarter. Starmont outscored Edco 17-16, but the lead never dipped below 10 the rest of the way, and you like how the Vikings responded after, again, seeing that lead down to 9.
Yeah, that lead kind of dwindled away, and they could have folded on this and struggled and made this a ball game, but they kind of salted it away and hit some free throws and played good enough defense there to hold on to get the win.
For Starmont, you look at that second quarter, and that's where they seemed to rush a little bit on offense.
Yeah, they did. They were kind of forcing things. They were in a ball game. It was 13-11 after the first quarter, and it almost like they felt like they needed to go shoot a bunch of shots. And Edco did a nice job defending, hitting free throws, getting and ones, which was huge. Price Rochford had 3 of those in the second quarter alone.
And ended up with another one in the second half, so he was able to cash in on most of them tonight. And it seemed like when Edco started to rush things, Rochford, and this is what you expect, the quarterback settles him down.
Yeah, that's the calming influence out there. He's able to handle the ball, cause some chaos on the defensive end, but getting some rebounds, getting some steals, and then just handling the basketball and getting everybody where they need to be on the court.
All right, let's update you on the scores. Most of these games are at the half, so we will not have finals before we're out of here tonight. Turkey Valley leads Central at the half. This is at the end of the third quarter. We may get a final before we're out of here on that one. Turkey Valley leads Central 44-19. Southwind and Postville just getting to the half, and it is 44-23. Southwind leads Postville at the half, and MFL Marmac leads Clayton Ridge at the half, 27-8. Those are the scores we're following tonight. Our girls' final tonight, Edco girls victorious as they won by a final score of 63-13. Other girls' finals while we have a chance. MFL Marmac beat Clayton Ridge 43-27. Southwind beat Postville 41-33. Central girls defeating Turkey Valley by a final score of 44-25. And of course, in our girls' game tonight, the highlight was Helmrich's going with exactly 1,000 points in her career.
Yeah, she hit 24 tonight. That's what she needed. She got to 1,000. So congratulations to Audrey Helmrichs tonight, getting to that milestone.
We'll take a break. When we return, still plan on talking to the coaches when our post-game show continues. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Post-game show continues. It is Edco victorious tonight, 58-47. We're joined by their head coach, Justin Olin. Coach, first off, first half, I think that's the best half of basketball you guys have played this year.
Yeah, man, our defense, we were all over the place, and that's kind of what we're trying to get back to. We're really define ourselves on that end of the floor and just play super hard defensively, and it's weird how that kind of translates into just setting a tone for the game and settling us in on the offensive end. And, man, they played hard, and each guy that came in did their job really well. And I was really happy with, like you said, probably the best first half of basketball we played this year so far, and I really can't say enough about that out of the guys, and that was the guys' effort and focus coming in.
You know, the other thing is you had that lead of 15 that got back to within 9, but I think you liked how you guys regrouped.
Yeah, they did a nice job. We're starting to grow up a little bit. We're still a little inexperienced at times and things like that, but tonight saw a lot of growth and them communicating well on the floor and handling business where I didn't have to call that timeout to reset everything because they had it handled out there. And, that's great to see. It's the leadership starting to come around, and they just did a nice job of just making sure we took care of it.
Bryce Rochford, 25 points, and nothing like having a quarterback on the court.
That's the best game he's played so far this year. Really controlled his tempo well, chose really great shots, attacked when he could, and just kind of set the table when he needed to, and just really, just kept us at the right speed the whole game, and just great job on his part.
Christopher Lang had 12 points, continues to grow for you.
Yeah, it's just we got a bunch of young guys that can contribute and come in and play, and they're starting to kind of figure out, and we're kind of developing everybody's roles and starting to get a better rotation and more of a, we're not so inconsistent. It's just more of a consistent thing from these guys. And, man, when we do those things well, it's fun to watch them play basketball, and they're really doing a nice job with it.
Part of a young team growing is maybe the finish could have been a little bit better, but I think that's all right.
I thought we handled what we had to. Would have liked to, obviously there's a couple early on there where you like to take care of the ball a little bit better, but made the free throws we needed to, didn't turn it over when it really would have been a bad position there, got it in, got fouled, made what we needed to, played good enough defense to make them buy time, and just weathered the storm and snuck out of here with a win.
And your first conference win, second win of the season. All right, you guys still got a game before the break, don't you?
Yeah, we get to welcome Beckman on Thursday. Fresh soft boys, JV boys, and varsity boys, and our youth boys basketball is going to play. So it's like a boys' night out kind of thing. So should be a lot of fun. It'll be great to have them come in and kind of test ourselves against a different type of team that we normally don't see.
All right, Coach. Have yourself a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll catch up with you after the break.
I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for all you guys do.
You betcha.
Merry Christmas.
You betcha. You too. Thank you. Edco, basketball coach. Once again, Justin Olin, his team victorious tonight, 58-47. A quick break. We'll be joined by Starmont basketball coach Jerry Bentley when our postgame show continues after this.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
Welcome back once again to Starmont, 58-47 final score as the Vikings beat the Stars. We're joined by Starmont boys basketball coach Jerry Bentley. Coach, really the difference in this ball game, the second quarter, outscored 21-8. There's your ball game.
Yeah, we just came out flat. First half, even the first quarter, we were flat. We didn't play well. You'd have thought we were the team that played last night instead of them. We just were flat.
All right, obviously you had a nice run to start the second half to get back within 9.
Yeah, and then you start to run out of gas, then you start getting fouls, and things just don't go your way sometimes when you get in that situation.
Yeah, you got scored from the free throw line tonight, 16-5. So there's your ball game right there.
And that's been all year. I mean, we've been beat, and when we've gotten beat in close games, we're getting beat at the free throw line. So,
all right,
that's just not fouling.
All right, Kyle Sherman led you with 18 points. Maddox Vasky with 11 points. Let's talk about those two.
They need to show up in the first half. They didn't really show up in the first half, didn't demand the ball. I mean, they're your scorers. I mean, I'm not gonna color code that at all. They're the kids that got to go out and score every night, and they got to demand and want the ball. I mean, I don't know what they took for shots in the first half, but I'm sure they didn't take enough.
Yeah, I think Vasky took 4 shots. Sherman had 5 the first half.
Okay, so they made 2. So look at, yeah.
And in the second half, obviously, they helped you kind of hang into this ball game, but you're still looking for that number 3 score, aren't you?
We're just looking for consistency. I don't know that I'd say I'm looking for a number 3 scorer. We're just looking for consistency out of each kid to know what they can do and what they need to do. I mean, our defense probably is where I struggle with the most. Is we're just not playing good defense at times, and we just give up easy shots.
And you tried a couple of different things defensively tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we got different things that we can do. It's just getting it seems like we get 4 guys on the floor that are on the same page. We just got one that's just a little out of sync. It's just, we're still working. We're still working at trying to get there. We played some good games. We've lost some games maybe we shouldn't have, but we'll just get back at it and see if we can turn things around.
What do you guys work on over the break now?
Pretty much just the same things we've been working on. I mean, continue to get better at what we're doing. And that's boxing out, making good passes, all the basic stuff that we've been working on all year. We're not going to change anything. We're not going to add anything. We just got to continue to get better with what we're doing.
All right, Coach. Have yourself a Merry Christmas.
You
Happy
too.
New Year.
You too.
We look forward to catching up with
bet.
you guys.
You bet.
Again, Starmont basketball coach Jerry Bentley and his Stars team as they drop a hard-fought 58-47 decision tonight. Couple of more boys scores. MFL Marmac leads Clayton Ridge 54-16. That is at the end of 3. Turkey Valley's defeated Central tonight 59-27, and Southwind leads Postville at the half 44-23. Again, our girls' final tonight 63-13. Victorious the Edco girls as Audrey Helmerich gets her 1,000th point. Also, Southwind girls beat Postville 41-33. MFL Marmac over Clayton Ridge 43-27. Central beat Turkey Valley by a final score of 44-25. Edco boys win this one 58-47. Coach Hammond, give me your thoughts on our games tonight.
I thought Edco came and did what they needed to do. Girls took care of business. Congrats to Audrey Helmerich. A great accomplishment for her tonight and a good win for them going into break. I think for the boys, we saw a great first half. I think that fourth quarter for the Edco boys, boy, things were kind of shaggy and rough, and they just need to shore that up a little bit. But I think a win is a win, and that's good for them. It's always good to beat your rivals against Starmont. These two teams are going to match each other up again later in the year, and we're going to have them here on the station, so they're going to get a second chance. But I think good quality wins for Edco against Starmont tonight.
Yeah, that boys game, the second one, I think we saw the intensity in the first quarter. I think we'll see that 4 quarters next time. But so the Edco girls win 63-13. Edco boys beat Starmont 58-47. We'll see you Friday night. One more game before the break.
We got one more before Christmas.
North Fayette Valley at Central. Chalk Talk begins at around 5:45. Girls game time at 6:15 with the boys game to follow. For Coach Aaron Hyman, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks to Allie Curtis for running our camera tonight here at Starmont. Thanks to Ty Keenan for running our studio show. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlight scores, and more, go to KCTN.com, click in the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping.